can't say you dropped the C. How much did you think that hurt me when you said you dropped the C and the C don't mean nothing to you? Texas, the C mean everything to every crip that's heard, nigga. And we adopt for that, cuz. On crip, we adopt for that, cuz. We will. We'll adopt for that, cuz. That's no lies. That's what this is about. We've been that, nigga.
You are now tuned
this
into
nigga
the
theatrical, bro. Kunta, you upset me, Kunta.
What it was.
How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm chilling, you know.
Seem like
a villain.
Hey, man, calm down. Seem like you got a little extra aggression.
Hey, bro.
I mean, I really do. I got a lot of aggression.
All right, Gorilla. This nigga disappointed me, bro. He disappointed me, Hoover. Listen. Listen to this real quick. Listen to this nigga real quick. He blew my mind, bro. On Hoover, listen. That's why I say, even with homies, bro, I'm thinking, okay, internet shit, right? But with homies, bro, come on, bro. This is the last thing I expect. Now, remind you, we took Groove home. Remind you, me and Gumby took Groove home, right? And, watch this. Listen to him. Nigga crazy. Blew my mind, bro. On Hoover, the shit blew my mind, bro.
On crib, we'll die for that, cuz. We will. We'll die for that, cuz. That's no lie.
I was there, bro. This shit blew my mind, bro. Everybody acting like I wasn't there. It was only 6 of us.
Now tuned into the Bob Report.
It was only 6 of us, bro. Including the cameraman.
What it was.
How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm chilling, you know.
Seem like a villain. Hey, man, calm down. Seem like you got a little extra aggression going.
I mean, I really do. I got a lot of aggression. You don't you see what it is? I mean, I'm in my mode, you know. I'm on this Hoover, I'm on this crib.
Now look, the nigga got all this aggression, right? On West Side Hoover, on Lil T-Bird, nigga, I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying, bro, on my son, I'm right, nigga. When this nigga was done with the interview, what y'all seen? Cuz got up. I went over there, you know, where Uncle and them be having the interviews at. We got this little shit in the background, the little table. I'm sitting right there on Hoover Street. Groove got up, went to the motherfucking, that nigga went to the motherfucker, the wall, and slid down on his ass. And did, I swear to God, on Hoover, bro, this what Groove did right here. Hoover, nigga, right after the interview, on Virgin after the interview, he came down, I'm sitting right here in the chair. Unc got a chair just like mine. It's like a black and white one. I'm sitting in that chair. The nigga do just like this, bro, and do like this. And Groove nice as a motherfucker on Hoover. Groove talking to me, all that. I'm like, what's up, bro? Now I'm giving Groove game because Gumby ain't talked to Groove. On Hoover, Gumby ain't talked to Groove the whole time after the interview. After the interview, bro, the homie didn't say nothing. Look, it was to the point when we did another, they got on there, him, the nigga Bishop, right? And the nigga, what's his name? They get on there. And we get on there talking about Percy. So it's crazy how this nigga, like, he tripping, like, he got all this energy, bro. Where was that energy at when we took you home? And you a homie, bro, on Hoover. Anything you had to say, you could have spoke on. Everything I told Groove afterwards, Groove agreed with. Yup. And it was not about no turning Groove criminal, none of this shit. Like, it was like, that's why after I'm listening to Groove aggression, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Groove didn't have none of that aggression. And he act like it was straight cool. So to be wrapped up tripping, when I see this, I think, okay, I want to hear the homie voice. That shit blew my mind, bro. I said, bro, this shit is getting out of hand. On Hoover, when niggas trying to make it bigger, like, come on, cuz. You know, and I think he, you know, they pressed him. They pressing him right now.
Okay, let's get right to it, man. You recently sat down with OG Gumby at 607 Kunta house.
That nigga sat on his booty, bro. I hope he sat on his booty.
That interview.
That nigga started doing booty scoots.
That was sprung out on me.
Hey, Gorilla. Hey. The homie down there had Groove about to do booty scoots. You know how they sit on the ground and you scoot with your booty? You scoot up with your legs? Groove down there finna do booty scoots, bro. Listen, bro. Groove bounced up, went to the wall, slid on his ass, bro, and put his chin to his fist. And about to do booty scoots. So I'm like, nigga, I'm talking to Groove. I'm like, I ain't seen no aggression, bro, or no shit like that. Groove about to do Beyonce's. You feel me? On verse, nigga. I'm talking about straight leg. Even that afterwards, bro, that nigga was totally quiet. So my thing is, y'all left with us, nigga. You could have talked about that. Everything niggas getting on the internet and talking about, acting like it's a big problem. Why niggas didn't have that aggression and feel like this when we was there? Or did you have to watch the video and get pumped like, ooh, I don't like the way I look? But my thing is, you remember that? You remember when I was talking about with that nigga DJ Ghost, right? This is the same situation as DJ Ghost, bro. When we talking about when you feeling disrespected, how you supposed to perform and how you supposed to carry yourself. This is the same situation. So we act like niggas, everybody's supposed to know how, right? My whole thing is, why would you let people pump you up and make you feel like you got conducted in a way that you didn't handle yourself when you was there? I'd never tell some niggas that I feel like I got marked out right there and then do shit. Bro, on Hova, you gotta accept that, nigga. On Hova, other than that, you gotta show some type of aggression. You can't be cool, and then you just hit me the other day asking for the homie number like a week ago. So I'm trying to figure out how niggas be feeling all these type of aggressive ways, bro. Don't throw me the fuck off. I'm like, come on, bro. I feel him though, but you let Percy pump you up, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I had a little respect for that nigga Kunta. You feel me? I respect for Kunta, bro. I'm like, okay. Kunta he ain't no bullshit, nigga. You feel me? I say Kunta ain't no bullshit, nigga, bro. Kunta gonna keep it solid. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he kept it so solid and quiet. He was so humble. I thought we was cool. Hova, Groove, so humble, bro. I thought that we was cool. I ain't never knew he had an issue until this interview. So he blew me the fuck away. This blowing me away. I'm like, damn, nigga. So that's how you see. That's why my dad always say, nigga, on Hova, nigga, stop looking at a nigga smile and sometimes looking in the nigga eyes, nigga. On Hova, nigga, every time. You can look in the nigga eyes and tell. You know what I'm saying? The eyes tell you everything. You can paint a picture right now, Picasso, nigga, on Virg Gang, nigga. And you could take the eyes out and look soulless. And you could paint a bullshit ass painting that look like from Jean-Michel Basquiat, ignorant art, you feel me? And paint detailed eyes and it'll come out totally different, you feel me? But I'm like, damn, you know, it's just different, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I see that though. I see that because, remind you, nigga, we took you home. You niggas never said nothing in the car. It was cool. It was barely talking, but it was like respectful. Like I didn't even know if the nigga had an issue. I ain't sitting around no niggas like that. Nigga asked for a ride. That's what I'm saying. How niggas hey over. Bro. Nigga so bullshit. A nigga asked for a ride. How you got an issue and ask for a ride? Nigga, you ain't tripping like that. I'm hoping you not tripping like that. Ain't no way in the world no nigga tripping. Let's go back to the DJ Ghost shit. You supposed to get cracking off site if you feel like that. Nigga, don't wait later. But if you feel like that, nigga, come on, Hoover. Bro, how you so comfortable enough to, not even that, they asked for a ride. We didn't offer it, nigga. Hoover, look. Group. Actually, I'm gonna tell you that, let's be real. Gummy really was gonna stay down there. You feel me? The Cubs gonna stay. Oh, I'm like, niggas like, come on, bro, like, make it make sense. Like, nigga, y'all asked for the ride, bro, and it was groovy. Like, it wasn't even nothing like that. So, the aggression, niggas gotta, bro, as homies, this is what I'm talking about. And this is where it get tricky when it comes to, like, okay, I never seen an interview with LA Ron. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing bad about LA Ron. I ain't saying nothing bad about the homie. But this come back to where niggas is running to everybody else to have something to say when you can holler at your direct homies and have that line and talk. Don't wait later to come back and then die for how you feel. Like, come on, bro, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear you talking and complaining and shit about something that you could have said right then and there. And you a grown ass man and we homies. Whatever you feel, it don't even matter now. Percy shit don't even matter. Percy said you dropped your flag, you don't have a voice no more. Shut up. We don't want to hear from you. Shut your ass up. We don't want to hear about you, criticize. Nah, bro, you're supposed to help the nigga come from the struggle. Stop talking about the homies, nigga. And this nigga, you just trying to get some get back, Kunta, and you look dumb. You look like that nigga off of Jason Lyric. That's who Kunta remind me of. On Hova, that's who Kunta remind me of. I'm telling you, cuz. Come on me that nigga off Jason Lyric, bro. The little retarded nigga, that nigga Joshua. Groove retarded Joshua, bro. And that nigga was fucking with Groove like, damn, I thought Groove was groovy. Okay, boom, on Hova, this the homie. Cause his energy was never nothing negative, bro. And I don't know why niggas popping it like, look. He threw me the fuck off. I thought Kunta was a real one, man. Hoover, I thought that nigga Kunta was a real one. Kunta threw me off. This video, I said, look, I was like, damn, Kunta.
All right.
You know, in another segment.
One at a time.
Yeah, one at a time. I'm dealing with it. First of all, I'm dealing with this watered down individual. Because I'm not going to disrespect Hoover. I'm disrespecting Gumby. Because see, Gumby came to the table salty, you know. He didn't come to the table with common sense and intelligence and something sweet, you know what I'm saying? Meaning, when you come to the table and it's peace, you offer something sweet. That's how you attract flies. You come with some you ain't gonna attract nothing but maggots, you see? And the way Gumby came, to me, cuz disrespected the Hoover, really. Come to find out, you know what I'm saying? He a criminal, you know? He expressed that he was a criminal.
Hold on, Kunta. So I asked him that question, right? And
he sounds stupid.
You didn't say anything at the time.
Sounds stupid.
Because you know what? I was there not to make any distinctions.
He sounds dumb.
Did you know that he was a criminal?
Yeah, okay. I knew he was a criminal. He been saying that a whole lot, you know, about the criminals. You know, I'm not knocking the homies that's criminals, you know.
But this is what
this is Crip. And there's a big difference, you know. And criminal business and Hoover Crip business is not really the same.
Let me ask you this.
He sound fucking stupid and delusional, bro. And this ain't no disrespect, bro. But hearing that shit to say that Hoover say criminal business and Crip is not nigga. I got OG homies that still non-deuce Hoover Crips. How they gonna say, oh, that the criminals ain't got nothing? Nigga, what? That's not what the homies saying. And non-deuces didn't say that. The homies from Five Deuce said that shit on Real Tunes, bro. So and this is in the books. This is how all this started from Real Tunes interview. This how all this started from Real Tune interview. So I don't know if he thinking that the homies is from Nine Deuce who spoke with them is Five Deuces. My whole thing is nigga trying to tell, cuz it's not about nobody trying to make you do nothing. The Five Deuces was saying they never heard of any other gang not be gangster Crip. It's not about you turning criminal. That don't make sense. Ain't nobody trying to tell no Five Deuces or Five Deuces not Crips. That don't make no sense. We telling you there's no such thing of us hearing Five Deuces not being gangster Crips. And I think that Kunta not smart enough to understand that because he listening to the internet and he got these niggas. He's so thrown by the Crip shit, he's not understanding all Five Deuces is Crips. There's no Five Deuces crims. Nobody trying to make no Five Deuces crims. But with the Five Deuces telling you that they all is gangster Crips, bro. They all gangster Crips, so they feel like they're being slapped in the face by their homies. By the homie having a bigger voice, you know, he's there to clean it up. He's there to be the one to speak right now. But that was nothing suggested by no homie. That's something Five Deuces spoke on. That nigga Toon asked that question. Go back to this. Look. Let's go to this video right here. This is where the Five Deuces spoke on this situation. This is where the Five Deuces speak on the situation. Look.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and what takes.
It's only one Hoover from Santa Grove line, 4 tracks to the long way. We're under one politic, one script. Now.
That's the first thing homies keep saying. You don't never hear the homies saying fuck them. Never hear the homies saying fuck the homies.
So, yeah, I tell homies take the say and then
If I told you for just $1 down, or better yet, no money down, regardless of your history, you can.
okay. I'm little gummies moving straight. All of them.
From different states, because there's a narrative out there to some people that y'all LA Hoovers don't respect out of town Hoovers.
I wouldn't necessarily say that's true at all. You feel me? Like, how you gonna put it, man?
I want to say like this, like, we look at all our homies the same. It's just that when niggas different politics and they got different rules and certain niggas switch certain scripts, it don't fly. It kind of irritates us because it's like you trying to take our program, our script, and run with it and make your script. You can't make your own script out of our script. The script is the script, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I tell homies take the set and then they try to put their little twist on it. We don't like their little twist. You feel what I'm saying? You can't twist the set. They're homies. So, you know, we look at them like like when they come out here, we hang and bang all this shit. A lot of them don't come this. It's like, I don't know if they intimidated or they feel like they don't fit in or something different. You feel what I'm saying? But it's all the same thing on Hoover. Like, this is where it started at. Like, Hoover Street is located in Los Angeles. The gang started in Los Angeles on Hoover Street. You feel what I'm saying?
Any gang, no matter where it started at or anything, I just feel like you should always want to tap into the mecca, like where it started at. And if you feel like, you know, on any type of nervous shit, like, we don't want you to come anyway. You feel me? Like, we want a nigga that's thumbed down, that, you know, really want to do the shit the right way. And we're not going to neglect nothing because we like Hoover Street come first. You feel me? We all we got. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I love that you representing what I represent, me personally. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure the homies feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel me? Like, it shouldn't be no discrepancies. It shouldn't be nothing. There's no separation or nothing. We actually be wanting to meet some of the homies. You feel me? Because we be going to different states as well. You feel me? So
it's crazy how the homies' attitude is different from niggas' attitude.
Like,
niggas don't be like accepting. Niggas be on some other shit.
Like, on Hobie, you feel me? I be like, is we deep out there? Like, where I go on Hobie, you feel me? So it's all love. I be just like, you know, I be wondering why niggas tap in already, like off the back. You feel me? If you see us run across us,
niggas be acting like we trying to bully niggas, but you don't get bullied out of none of these situations that they talking about. You don't get bullied from the homies, and you don't get the homies trying to make them do nothing. It's just more of these niggas is from FD, and they saying they ain't really. It's crazy for them saying that, hearing that. So he talking about niggas need to stay out of FD business, bro.
Some people feel like, and I don't want to cut you off, but some people feel like y'all need to tap in with them. Because they have so many years and experience and even like jail time behind their particular situations in their particular states. And so they develop their own politics.
My thing with Kunta though, right? Even with that, Kunta, if you feel some type of way, you gotta say what you mean and mean what you say, nigga.
And now let me say it right.
You more pumped up off the internet.
Non-folk business ain't Five Deuce business.
Okay.
You see? And he had no business really in Five Deuce business. Because see, he from non-folk and he a criminal. You know, I ain't knocking him, you know. I mean, I guess he curved, you know. That's what he claimed, you know. But he didn't act like he curved. He act like, you know, in this game, you got two positions you can be in. You can step on mutual grounds where everybody is the same.
I agree.
And when you step on mutual grounds, you know what you get? You get an equilibrium of ideals. But if you try to step on superior grounds, it's only one road left, and that's the inferior ground. And on guard HCG, we ain't finna take no inferior position. We not. We would learn to stand on mutual positions.
And I think that's the wrong mindset that niggas got.
And this is on guard. HCG is never gonna sit on no inferior position. And then by him coming the way he came,
that nigga need some water. Go ahead, need some water. Go drink some water, nigga.
Cool.
My thing though, Kunta, this how I know Kunta burnt the fuck out. This how I know Kunta crazy, bro. And I should have got the sign, right? I should have been got the sign when that nigga started shaking and vibrating. That nigga got on the rag on his mouth, talking about the whole situation that he just went through. Bro, what the fuck is the difference? Nigga, they know who you is, nigga. They got your name on there. What you hiding for? He act like he hiding the truth. Can't hide the truth, bro. He hide behind that rag. Damn, Kunta. Kunta burnt the fuck out, though. I ain't gonna lie, Kunta burnt. I thought Kunta was gonna keep it solid, but Cub burnt out, bro. Hold on. Now I know, like, Like, cause I thought, like, me seeing his personality, I'm then seeing him tick. I said, oh yeah, cuz like one of the slow homies. Cuz the slow homie. They put the slow, hey, the slow homie, bro. Okay, I'm like Kunta Groovy on Verge. Nigga, I fuck with Kunta. I like Kunta, bro. I'm thinking, okay, this nigga Groovy on Verge. He ain't never have a weird vibe, you know what I'm saying? They had a disagreement, you know what I'm saying? He was man enough to take that shit because he didn't get off. So I'm like, all right, boom. He took that shit. It's Groovy. Man, this nigga right here, he really feels some type of way. He pressured. He let this nigga Percy pressure him, man. Kunta, don't let that nigga Percy pressure you, nigga. That's y'all, nigga. And Unc being messy as a motherfucker too. Cause I seen Unc on there talking about some fucking oh why though? Well, they should have got why they rather go against each other because they scared of Gumby. Man, stop pumping that shit up, bro. Stop pumping that shit up, Unc. Stop doing that shit. For real. Stop pumping that shit up, bro. Because what niggas should be saying is, if that nigga feels some type of way, he should have did something and he shouldn't have left with them niggas. Period. That should be the only thing that be said. Cause niggas should be saying, I don't know what the fuck they talked about in that car. I don't know what was said in that car. I don't know what happened in that car. It was just all four of them. You feel me? Bishop, this nigga, this. So it should be just them niggas talk, whatever it was, bro. Let that shit be, because obviously it wasn't that bad because they left together. It wasn't like they left separately, so we don't know what niggas felt. They left together, so we don't know what transpired before. And that's why I'm confused with this nigga Kunta. Because whatever you feel now in that car, I mean, that you saying on the internet, you could have said that shit in the car. Facts. You could have said that shit when the camera went off. When that camera went off, nigga didn't say none of that shit. Nigga did another one. Well, he did another, I can't make this shit up, nigga. Oh, West Side Verse, nigga. Hey, Hebrew, I can't make this shit up, Hoover Street. Hey, on my mama, nigga. Hey, what that nigga Unc say? I swear to God, on my mama, nigga. I can't make this shit up, bro. That nigga went and did another motherfucking interview, bro. Right after that shit, bro. On Verse, like right after he did two interviews. He did one with the Bishop right after that. And if you notice, he's sitting over there comfortable as a motherfucker like this. He talking about he taking in, listening to shit. Okay, boom, boom, I feel you. In my heart, I know, nigga, I know he's probably still thinking about the situation. I ain't thinking that he uncomfortable. I'm just thinking that he probably still mad about the situation. But he took it like a gangster because he never said nothing. You feel me? He let it be. So I'm like, all right, this nigga, I ain't, you feel me? I ain't never seen him flinch and all this other shit that the nigga Percy was saying, though. But that nigga was very understanding and he was talking, nigga, like, yeah, well, this is exactly what that nigga said. Exactly what that nigga Kunta told me was, bro, yeah, my job is to come down here and get the information from the homies and take it back to the little homies. So they wouldn't be, my whole thing is, bro, it don't matter what y'all decide to do, right? It's not even about no gangbang. Let's be real. Look, bro, this some real shit. Niggas can really save lives, right? Say, for instance, you got homies out there in Texas. They trying to represent somewhere out here in LA. But if you know the history and you know that these young niggas, it was some started by a young gang, you know that whatever happened out there, bro, niggas is beefing, it don't make sense. Niggas trying to put these politics, okay, boom. It's to a point to where you really can save lives because a lot of niggas ain't got to choose this when they know that they risking their life and doing this for something that ain't got nothing to do with them. We way from out here in Texas, nigga. So you should be trying to save them and say, you know what? They politics and they rule, let them stay down there and let's do this out here. Not even do this out here, right? You can save niggas by letting them know, look, we chose this, we fucked up. You ain't even got to get into them Cali rules and be out here risking your life and doing shit like that. Why? That's really, what you really get, the whole goal should be, we way out here trying to do some rules over there when we really could be saving people way out here. If y'all really want to help, you could be getting the homies that sit in front of these stores, these little ass niggas that they ain't got nowhere to go, or the homies that ain't got nowhere as homeless, go get them motherfuckers and teach them how to get some land or something. Nigga, y'all living cheap out there. Y'all got big ass houses. Tell the homies, man, come out here and fuck with us, nigga, on Hoover. Show them how to get some land. Let the nigga go sit back. Teach how to get them spinners and shit. Let the nigga ride on spinners and all this other shit, on horses and shit. We ain't got that. So y'all really can show us something better than just trying to go, like, it wasn't even no back and forth situation, bro. What happened was, nigga, you got pressed over that shit with this nigga, what's his name, man? L.A. Ron, and since he don't wanna break the relationship with L.A. Ron, he got to target it somewhere, but it should have been targeted that day, bro. I just don't understand how somebody feels so disrespected. Yeah, don't show nobody feel so disrespected, bro. And all of a sudden, you tripping on the internet with orange rags and shit. And they, come on, bro. That shit ridiculous. That ain't what a nigga trying to do, bro. That ain't the goal, that ain't the mission. That's what niggas on. Don't get it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, nigga, we could have figured that out there, nigga. But we was going, I'm making it home, nigga. Fuck all that. I promise, nigga, I'm making it home. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm making it home, nigga. You playing. Dead homies. But it wasn't even that type of aggression, because if it was on West, I hope if I would have felt that, I would have been tripping, nigga, would have been on them. If me and Gumby felt like that, bro, like, look, if me and Gumby felt like it was like that type of shit on West, I hope we would have been breathing, bro. You got the bishop there, what the fuck the bishop gonna do? I ain't tripping. I know they say the bishop box and all that, that's fine, nigga, on Hoover, nigga, I squabble too, bishop, on Hoover, like, I understand that, but on Verse, I don't even think this finna even be a squabbling situation, Bishop, I'm gonna keep it G. We ain't finna get to no squabbling situation, nigga, you crazy. On Hoover, nigga. So the homie get on cut and then it's like, man, come on, bro. This finna go bad in that house. This finna go bad, bro. Hoover's finna go bad. That's finna go bad in that house, nigga. Oh shit. Niggas ain't coming there to play. Fuck. Remember, we drove there. How the fuck niggas act like they gonna do something else and we drove there? How you gonna hurt us and we drove there? And we took y'all home. Think about that. How the fuck you gonna hurt some niggas that had to take y'all home? That don't even make sense, bro. That's like you get into a motherfucker and gotta go borrow their pistol. That don't even make sense, my nigga. So all that aggression shit niggas be having, talking about some, wow, listen to this. This nigga crazy. I ain't never seen no diss no blood. I don't know. I'm not speaking about what Gumby's doing. This ain't about what Gumby did. I'm speaking about Kunta. I'm speaking about the situation happened with Kunta, and Kunta said he felt disrespected, and Kunta was cool up until I'm watching this interview right now. I'm speaking about him having an interview with Gumby feeling disrespected, but the cameras went off, and he didn't say nothing. He walked to the wall and sat on his ass and did some booty scoots, did 2 interviews, asked for a ride. We dropped him off. He hit me later and asked for Gumby's number. He was cool. I just hit him, hey, bro, so you feel me? Like, so my thing is seeing this interview and he got this orange rag and shit. I'm confused. I don't know if I know it's so instigating ass niggas that got these pages. You feel me? Bob too, cause Bob looking at that shit. Cause Bob being Houston, he got Percy, he got Gumby, he got Kunta. This, you know what I'm saying? The niggas messy. That's what I'm looking at. It's all messy, bro. Hova. It's a messy ass situation. Not even with the homie, because the homie already said what he said. He pressed his issue. He pressed his issue right there and he said how he felt. That nigga didn't press his issue and say how he felt. Like, no, cuz. Fuck all that no, cuz shit. You spend more energy saying no, cuz than getting off. Talking about, listen. This nigga crazy, bro. This nigga crazy.
HCG, and we never watered it down. We never watered down HCG.
And respect the homie. Respect from me, bro. I'm not here to bash none of them. I'm bro. This nigga actions.
We've been HCG
and how he tripping.
for 38 years. Now hold on.
Hey, Hebrew, if you go look at my content, my last videos about them, I spoke highly of the nigga. So I wasn't. That's how you know I'm confused.
Looking in, you hear me?
I can see you mentioned. You feel me? I'm confused because he never said shit.
Going on there? First of all, bug on the windshield. Get out my business. And he know exactly who I'm talking to. Don't you got some dumb? Don't you real tuna? Whatever.
That's why I'm saying though. That's why it threw me off. I'm like, this internet shit is bullshit. Fuck the internet, nigga. We homies. I was there with you. I took you home.
But
we talked.
Ain't even speak
never
on
brought up this
just because they dropped their flag. So you don't got the right to speak on crip business.
Who you talking about, Gumby or who?
No, I ain't talking about Gumby. I'm talking about a hometown that had a.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm on him too, cause cause this linked into him, cause he had an opinion.
Okay.
You know, he had an opinion. You don't get to have an opinion when you don't come to the meetings. You don't get to have an opinion when you just on the internet talking.
Look.
Your opinion matters to the internet, not to the streets. And you know who I'm talking to. Now back to this Fisher Price said, Gumby, on my mama, you a kid, homie. You a silly rabbit, my nigga. I'm just gonna keep it real. I came in there for peace, homie. I came in there for education. I came in there to take knowledge back to my tribe.
Let me ask you this. What knowledge was Gumby going to give you that you ain't already know to take back to Fort Worth, Kunta?
The knowledge that he was gonna give was times, dates, monuments, historics. It's her historical facts about
Fuck out of here.
There are so many of them about all the G's and their ring, their time, and their and when they died.
Bro, wasn't nobody finna listen, bro. Ain't nowhere in the world Gumby's finna come right down. Time. Do you think he was finna give you time? He don't know all that shit. He smoked too much. You see his blunts? I know this for a fact. He wasn't finna write down no motherfucking times, dates, none of that shit. He would have just talked to you about some doodles that's groovy, that stood was going whatever, you feel me? But the whole thing was, bro, when a nigga was talking to you afterwards and we was talking before, you know what I'm saying, had a conversation, bro, it was strictly like this. You got younger dudes, bro, that's under y'all that y'all keep saying y'all saving. Y'all niggas trying to be activists, right? And y'all trying to be community leaders, right? If y'all got them pushing under something that we don't even know about, you giving them false pretense and you putting a stamp on it. It's like false advertisement. Y'all, you can push your brand on whatever, right? But if we, you feel what I'm talking about? Like make it make sense. That's just like J Man. He getting the whoops, but he going to go get Fruit Loops and put them in the inside. You see what I'm talking about? You ain't coming together with the manufacturer, bro, and being stamped by this. You got to be stamped by that. You just taking with a nigga like, come on, bro. And then the thing is, you got people that's like you say, if it's the wrong product, people is inserting this and they getting cancer and shit going cancer spread and people die. So why would you not want to get him something, bro, the truth, so you can save lives? And these people can say, you know what, that's what they started with out there for? Oh, this shit don't even make sense. Y'all telling them y'all started some whole other shit, so you got people like, come on, bro, that shit don't really be making sense to me. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if I was from there, I would want to know what happened in LA, so that way I know if I'm making the right decision and I'm not giving my life up to something, bro. And y'all niggas saying something and y'all trying to use this shit and twist some shit that's going on and it ain't even right. Nah, nigga, because once I go to jail and I go to prison or something and I go to the feds, I'm going to get what's right. They're going to give me the right game.
You know what I'm saying? And all of that. All that information.
Niggas crazy,
that's all jewels that need to be gathered up and put in the bag and brought back to my tribe. And
dates and times. Y'all gonna give you some dates and times and shit. That nigga don't know. That nigga smoke. You see that nigga blunts he smoke?
Because I'm on the internet. And when I get on the internet, I'm on here to educate the little homies. It's the little homies that don't know, about Hoover, And when you get grown, you go to study, you know what I'm saying? But when you're young, all you can go for is what people present to you. And everybody done, the young man, they don't want to hear it. And the old man, they can have it. So who's learning? Who's teaching?
So do you feel like Gumby was trying to treat you like a little homie?
Yeah. And I'm not a little homie.
How?
I mean, I'm not a little homie in Texas.
Listen, you a grown ass man, bro. Talking about he trying to and I ain't protecting this nigga, bro. It's just crazy from Kunta because I never expected this from Kunta. Maybe I ain't never seen no interviews on this nigga, but he blow my mind, bro, when the shit he say, because how can a nigga treat you like a little boy? I would never let nobody treat me like a little boy, nigga. On verse, I'm not letting I don't give a fuck who you is, bro. On Hover, nigga, what? Nigga, so this is beyond whatever you saying. This how you feel. You feel like a nigga try to little homie you, but the nigga wasn't even trying to little homie. He just went big on you, telling you tell somebody else to stay out of my business. This nigga's crazy.
According to my politics,
you got a little boy because the nigga told you to tell somebody else to stay out of who business.
As a Crip, as a Hoover Crip, And I got rank, so to come to me and basically try to enforce your will, because see, the whole sour part of Gumby's approach was that he tried to force his will on me.
How he do that?
Me, but Fort Worth, because I come represent Fort Worth, Haven Street, Pilot, you hear me? all the way to Biblical Block. I come representing what I am. I come representing Hooverland. You hear me? I come representing all the homies that want to know the truth. And then we don't got no smoke with that.
Hey, bro.
We never came to Cali.
That's the thing, though, right? What will they gonna be trying to enforce on him? Let me see. What do he feel like he tried to force on him? What will he feel like he tried to force? I want to see what he feel like he tried to force.
They don't even know nothing about no crib. But when they got in prison, they want to embrace it. They teach them wrong. I see them dudes get situation just played out to us.
Call him Hoover Drake.
Okay.
He came from Cali.
I'm trying to see what will he enforced on
everything
it.
I love. He came from the land. I talked to some people that know him, and they said, no, I talked to Bam, and Bam was mad because he said, Bam said, hey, he on, Cuz shouldn't have done that. But there was homies that came to Texas and wanted to do something different. So this is where we came in at.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Hoop is a gang. Ain't no one individual can decide what all the gang do. Hoop, and that's what we explaining to y'all. Listen to me. All around the United States, bro, all different hoopers, and we all got different plex in all these different states because they love our way of life, just like y'all do. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is in tune with the whole situation, right? But Fort Worth, it's
any different how?
Because you have a whole situation to where y'all claiming 5 dudes hooping.
Right.
Wait, stop. And you got the 5 dudes hooping. The situation just played out to us. That just happened when Real Tune just went to Sweetport, Louisiana. And he went there and he interviewed the homies there and asked about the 5 dudes hoopers in Fort Worth and that whole situation. And the homies in Sweetport said, wait, pardon me.
That's not accurate.
I'm saying, wait. What I'm saying is that this is how it played out. The homies in Sweetport said that they didn't even understand what they were talking about in Fort Worth.
I'm trying to figure out how he feel pressure.
That's the same.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hear his pressure because I'm trying to see where that nigga tripping at.
No way. Right now, it's in New Jersey. Like, I'm not in the loop. They know that they got action at playing with y'all.
Let me ask you this. So, the GC and the CG, right? We got that. Does that? Let me ask you. I'm talking to you, Gumby. Does that take away from Fort Worth or any other place being a Crip? The GC or the CG?
I'm sorry. I don't understand the question. I'm sorry.
Both are Crips, correct?
No, that nigga, but Kunta, yeah, Star LA Ron, right? But remind you, Kunta said he feel pressure. He felt like the homie was enforcing something on him. And he felt like he was trying to little homie him. So my thing is, though, if you feel a little homie, that means you feel disrespect. So at that point, you should address that and say, look, you see the energy now? Look how Gru's sitting there and thinking he compassionate. He humble. So my thing is, though,
we are criminals. I'm a criminal. Okay. First off, let's get that. That's like that shit all the way understood. I was put on as a crip. My generation is the first ones to say we dropped in the cities because that's what we felt. We never felt that we was real Crips in LA. You know what I'm saying? We beefed with everybody from the beginning. The first West Side Crip war was between my homies.
My whole thing, everything Kunta said right now when he left, everything Kunta said, he could have said here, and Kunta said he could have said off camera or in that car. That's what I'm saying.
But
so he blown my mind with it.
We haven't got that. We haven't got that far yet. And then I was going to address something to you. No. I don't give a fuck if he know all the facts. Business, respectfully. Business and Hoover business.
look, this is... Oh, West Side Verse. This is what Kunta right now, look. He know right now, he trying to get in LA Ron good gracious. Because he sat on that platform LA Ron, and LA Ron put him on, cuz. So he trying to clean it up. But you should have said something right here and there, nigga. Now you tripping, bro. And you should have said something, addressed that in the car, nigga. You shouldn't even went and did booty schools. This is what I'm saying. He put a whole rag on his face, bro. He went and did booty schools. He was cool, bro. Asked for a ride and all that. Gave him a ride, all that, bro. They never brought the situation. When them cameras went off, this situation was never brought up. On West Side Hoover, bro. On NDH. When this situation never brought up, so my whole thing is, though, all this shit could have been dressed and talked when niggas was there at hand. I'm thinking Kunta groovy up until this video. This video that I'm looking at right now is what got me like, damn, because I looked at Kunta like, okay, he, you know what I'm saying? Look, how I would have judged that nigga is how he would have presented himself after this situation on Hope. I'm waiting to see if he gonna thug this shit out. Not even thug it out, but you know what? Hey, well, I sat down, we can sit down again and holler. Let me get my shit right. Let me get my thoughts right. Let me recuperate, and we can sit down again and holler. Because there was nothing to where we couldn't holler after. Fuck what the internet say. Fuck what made me feel like I'm pressed. Also, I can get LA Ron on there, and we can, on the phone, we can kind of like conversate. You can have like a real intellectual conversation, right? And we can go past the whole shit, you feel me? And really talk about, get to like some different facts, because this situation and interview didn't go this far because the niggas was tripping, cuz. On Hoover. 45 minutes, bro. Went to that. They got off that shit, did 2 more podcasts. When a nigga could have really got on all type of situations. But that nigga shut down and he went to the wall and scooted on his booty. And we started talking after that, bro, on Hoover Street. So that's why I don't understand. These niggas is crazy. All this shit ain't even gotta like.
My homies and them on the other side. So we never felt that we was one with the Crips.
But in Texas,
We haven't got that. We haven't got that for it yet. And then I was going to address something to you about LA Ron. You know what I'm saying? He's a whole East Coast, bro.
Look.
Tell him to get out our motherfucking
This is what Kunta mad about.
Hoover.
He, look,
Get out
look, he put his head down.
He may be a big Crip, but on Hoover, he ain't got no business in Hoover business. On Hoover. He ain't got no business speaking on nothing Hoover, and that's law. That ain't because I said so. That's the law. You ain't got no business speaking on nothing no Hoover nigga do. You from East Coast. I can call my niggas from Coast right now. Nigga, you out of pocket, nigga. Mind your business. Respectfully. On Hoover, though.
listen, bro. Let me tell you where LA Ron come in at. You know, being from Fort Worth, you know, and not, you know, having a direct connection with Hoover.
He was trying to defend him though. He was defending him. Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna take from Kunta. I ain't gonna take from Kunta. I ain't taking from Kunta. Kunta was trying to defend him. He was trying to, man. You ain't gonna. But nigga, you ain't get the energy now that you got. It wasn't that, bro. You feel me? And that's what I'm saying, bro. So I'm thinking as a solid nigga just going, all right, boom. Feel me? Kunta ain't. He was grovy. Hey, my bad, bro. This nigga said, he said that nigga didn't come off of something sweet. Hey, God, crazy. Hey, Kunta Joshua off of Jason lyrics, bro. That's who the fuck he is. Like, you know, he really didn't say too much, right? He Joshua, and I was saying bro. I was saying like, he God tripping like, he tripping about the situation with the nigga LA Ron, right? But nigga, how the fuck you tripping about LA Ron when he told you, nigga, keep that nigga out of my business, and cuz like, okay, that's fair. Now he tripping right now about how the fuck you gonna tell me something about LA Ron? Come on, bro.
Sweet,
Look, he said Gummy didn't come to the table with that sweet.
With common sense and intelligence as something sweet, you know what I'm saying? Meaning, when you come to the table.
Hey, that nigga, Kunta. Hey, I ain't fucking with Kunta, cuz. Hey, Dula. Hey, I'm not fucking with Kunta, bro. I'm not fucking. Boy, I ain't fucking with Kunta, boy. Boy, look. Kunta. I ain't fucking with Kunta, nigga. Kunta retarded as a motherfucker. He fooled the fuck out of me, God. God fooled me, bro. That nigga saw he must have seen niggas. He seen we was he like them niggas tripping, bro. That nigga was straight as a motherfucker, bro. When he was straight. Hey, Groove got back to Texas. Groove started talking about it, bro. The homie done got nothing sweet for him. Groove said, Gummy didn't come to the table with nothing sweet for me. Look. Well, why you didn't do nothing, bro? It ain't about doing nothing. We wasn't there to do nothing. We wasn't there to trip. Nigga wasn't there to do none of that with the homies, nigga. We ain't coming to plan on hurting the homies on Hoover Street, bro. You hear me? On Verge, nigga. Nigga didn't come with no plan. We gonna groove the homies, none of that, bro. Niggas went with the, you know what I'm saying, mindset of nigga, we going in there to Hoover Street. Nigga, it is what it is, bro. We homies. So anything it is gonna work itself out. Now, the LA Ron shit, that's where that nigga feel pressured on. And that's why I knew that he couldn't get past himself. Because he accepted, he got checked on that nigga and he accepted it. And that's all it's about. This ain't about nothing. All this about Kunta accepting when he told that nigga, stay out of my business, he said, okay, I'm gonna do that. That's all it's about. And now Percy pushing, Percy man ain't got no Hoover connects like that, like they be trying to pop. And I doubt that. I know Percy probably do, but Percy got Crip connect with LA Ron because he older. So I know for sure Percy is the one breathing on that nigga. Kunta fucked up with that. You feel me? Because he said, yeah, he agreed, nigga. That's all it's about, bro. This ain't about no Hoover shit. This all about building Bob page, Bob report page. He using that because he know all of them. This all about Kunta trying to redeem himself because he agreed to somebody telling somebody to be quiet. Oh god, these niggas think they slick. Oh my god, bro. And then the nigga trying to get him back on track. Like, why I mad at Gubby? But it's like, come on, bro. It all come down to if you felt some type of way, why didn't you say nothing right then and there? And if it was a problem and you felt all this energy, why did you ask us for a ride and leave with us? And why did you never bring the situation up? You felt that I seen you feeling fucking uncomfortable as fuck. And it's in there. You look at the go look at the interview. I think they was on there. They did one with 607 Gumby, the Bishop, and what's his name? And Bishop was talking about jail and shit. That's when Kunta was on there. That's right after that, bro. After the situation, he sat there like this. In the days. He like this in the days. I got the pictures on my shit. So then them niggas needed a ride. So my whole thing is, nigga, it was groovy. Nigga. If niggas is homies, bro, don't let niggas get up on this motherfucker and pump niggas up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because all this is about him getting pressed over LA Ron. LA Ron is a figure out there, and he's trying to keep his status with LA Ron, bro, which he should, because LA Ron, I don't know what he did or said, and I'm not saying nothing about him or speaking on his name, you feel me? Not at all. But his name is just the one that's keeping these niggas divided because he didn't do nothing but stay solid. And Kunta dumbass is like the nigga he like the nigga off of Jason Lyrics, the nigga Joshua. You feel me? He like the nigga like Joshua. That's all it is. Kunta like the nigga off Joshua, bro. And like I say, what's up, Smack? What's up, Smack? Smack, I ain't fucking with you, bro. This my nigga, but I ain't fucking with you, Smack. Damn, I couldn't get the, you feel me? I kept my word, nigga, when I got over there at E-Zunk shit. What's up, nigga? Hey, nah, but look, this nigga, he like the retarded nigga off Joshua off Jason Lyrics. But it's like, look, you know what's crazy, bro? Kunta was groovy, and my whole thing is, nigga, after the interview, okay, Kunta, you ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You was groove line, bro. If you felt like that, you should have said something. But now, before he getting on here, and he know he fucked up with that nigga, what's his name? Come on, bro. You ain't got to make it right. You should have just got off. If you felt like that nigga disrespected LA Ron, you should have got off. And this ain't even about nothing about LA Ron, none of that. But this is what they trying to make it about. I thought the nigga was smarter because the nigga was respectful. He was groovy afterwards. He wasn't saying nothing. He was quiet. So now, why you get on there with this shit? And then the nigga so retarded, that's how it fucked me up, right? I knew, damn, Kunta was burnt out and retarded. The nigga jumped on there with an orange rag. Why the fuck you cover your face, nigga, and we already seen you? Look at this nigga. Look. This nigga crazy, bro. Smack. Hey, nah, I said smack cause nigga, hey, we gonna holler, nigga. But I was saying, damn, I couldn't get down. My day one did that for the 607 interview, nigga. On Verge. I heard that nigga T-Rail like, nigga, how you do that, nigga? You feel me? I told your ass I was gonna call you. Hey, but nah, this nigga right here retarded. Look at it. Now look at Joshua. Cut Joshua.
Come to the table with common sense and intelligence and something sweet. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, when you come to the table and it's peace, you offer something sweet. That's how you attract flies.
But nigga, that don't make no fucking sense. Cause what you expect something sweet, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. If you knew something was sweet, we've been talking way before that, nigga. We've been hollering way before. And that's the fuck that like fucked me up, bro. Even if so, nigga, you should have got off or you should have said something, nigga. You been accepting it. Hey, nigga, take that shit across the sand, Kunta. And that's when I hit Kunta, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't just on here just saying nothing, bro, cause I ain't down at Kunta for a game. I ain't down that nigga Kunta. I ain't got no issue with Kunta, you feel me? Because what just surprised me with Kunta and threw me off is if you look at my content, bro, I was speaking good about Kunta because I thought the interview went groovy. Afterwards, he didn't say shit. He got up, the camera went off. Groove went over there, went to the wall, and he did a couple booty scoots. Like, he sat down, scooted on his ass. That nigga did like this, smack. Hey, smack, that nigga did like this. Hey, I told Hebrew on Hoover Street. I say that nigga went over there, went to the wall like this, look. That nigga slid down the wall, nigga, and did like this. On Hoover, nigga, if I'm lying, I'm dying. On Hoover, nigga, on my son, nigga. I'm sitting in Unk chair look like mine. I'm sitting in Unk chair talking to the nigga. But the whole time, Drew agreeing. So I ain't saying nothing wrong. I'm just like, look, bro. Like I was saying, like smack, just to let the homie know what's going on. Hoover, he did booty scoots right there in the corner. You know what I'm saying? So look, not where the fish tank at the other side. So look, smack, look, on Hoover, look. So when I'm talking to cuz, I ain't saying nothing like, this motherfucker, my bad, my shit fucked up. Bird game. We in this motherfucker, what's the deal? Hey, Hebrew. Let me know my shit still on, cuz. Let me know I'm still on. Let me know I'm still in this motherfucker. On Hoover, can y'all hear me? Yeah, bro. On Hoover, what's up, bro? On Hoover, Dulo. Nah, this nigga crazy, bro. Where I was at, this nigga sit over there on his ass, bro. This nigga tripped me out. That's Joshua, though, cuz. Watch Joshua. We're gonna let the folks come back in here. Where everybody at? Okay. Yeah, look at Joshua, bro. Joshua playing with the game. And the only reason why I'm on Kunta, bro, like this, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even got an issue with Kunta, bro. I ain't one of them niggas that act like I got an issue with Kunta. Look at Joshua. Look at Joshua. Cut need some water. What color was talking? That nigga start coughing up dust. That nigga need some water. Look. Where's Joshua? Let me see. This Joshua off Jason Lyrics, bro. Let's go to Jason Lyrics. This should remind me of, bro. Reason why I'm on that nigga, though, is because I thought that nigga was player, bro. I thought that nigga was groovy. I thought he was solid. I ain't had no problem. Look at Joshua. The cut, Joshua. Cut, Joshua. Look. Watch that. Look at what. We're gonna see. Let's watch Joshua see.
How to use SimilarWeb to uncover powerful marketing
I'm gonna get
insights.
copyright.
SimilarWeb
Yeah, I'm gonna
is
get
a
copyrighted
digital
though.
intelligence platform that lets you
Let me know if I
see
can get
how
copyrighted,
any
man.
website is performing.
Look at Joshua. That's why I ain't fucking with Kunta. hey, any nigga that feel that type of way and don't say nothing, bro, and don't get the fuck off, nigga, you crazy. He got too much animosity in his head. He let that shit build up like Joshua. Look, cuz Joshua. ain't fucking with Kunta.
I know her name.
Look at Joshua. Look. Oh, hey, that nigga's Joshua, cuz. Look, you can't tell me say Joshua.
Baby, a big crib. On Hoover. He ain't got no business speaking on nothing Hoover, and that's law. That ain't because I said so. That's the law. You ain't got no business speaking on nothing no Hoover nigga do. You from East Coast. I can call my niggas from Coast right now.
Look at Joshua.
Mind your business.
Respectfully.
On Hoover though.
Listen, bro. Let me tell you where LA Ron come in at. You know,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You know,
Listen. Do low. On NDH, bro.
Right flies.
Do low. You know, it's NDH, right? I'm telling you, bro. I know he let Percy gas him up, but you gotta understand, it's all like a, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand everybody thing, bro. Everybody played a part in what they did, bro. With, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, when you all look at the whole situation, the only thing he's getting pressure for is LA Ron. He rather crash out with niggas out here because he know he probably ain't gonna see nobody, and he ain't tripping like that. But LA Ron is from out there, so he don't want to be pushed out by the people out there because he said somebody. Like, you feel me? But the thing is, though, you should have checked it right there. You didn't check it there. You sit there and said, okay, all right. You agreed, bro. You agreed. So my thing is, where you feel like he disrespected you if you agreed to what he said? That's not disrespect. So you agreed to be disrespected? Come on, bro. Who agrees to be disrespected? That's all I'm saying. If you feel disrespected, nigga, that's why you got up, went to the couch, came over there by me, sat on the wall, scooted down, put your fist inside your shit. We talked, we chopped it up. You got up, nigga, smoked. You did 2 interviews, nigga. I was in one of them. We was talking about Percy and Charleston. You even sat down with Gumby after that, and even went and talked about Percy. So that's why I'm saying it's crazy, bro. How you let Percy gas you up against Gumby when afterwards you sat down with Gumby, me, and the bishop, and you went big about Percy? Come on, bro. Let's be real. No. Y'all gotta understand this. He letting Percy gas him up, right? The same nigga that he sat on the podcast with me, Gumby, and Bishop, and bash him because I guess allegedly Charleston White sent Percy a picture of his swipe. You feel me? So how do you sit down with a nigga that sent your mama a picture of his swipe? Let's be real. So if you feel some type of way, and you talking about disrespect, and we talking about the levels of disrespect. In the interview, we talking about what is the levels of disrespect. So while we breaking down the levels of disrespect, and you feel that this disrespect, why didn't you say that? Tell Unc or Bob Report to drop that interview. Tell them to drop that. Tell them to drop that. Unc got it. 607 Unc got it. If he dropped that motherfucker, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. So my thing is, though, don't let that nigga Percy gas you up, bro, when afterwards you sat down with us and you didn't feel no type of way about us. You didn't feel no type of way about Gumby then. I don't hope it, nigga. That don't make no sense, bro. All this, like, if you feel type of way about what's the name? You should have articulated a little bit better. You should have been how you was there, a gentleman, and you should have sat down with the homie again, nigga, and you should have cleared up with LA Ron, bro. Like, look, LA Ron ain't say nothing fucked up. He ain't say no weird shit. That's clear that all this other shit could be handled and talked about somewhere else. But when it comes to LA Ron, he is a historic, and his name been brought out there. Give him a chance and an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So to clear his name, if you fuck with him like that. Because if not, you was a good old boy when you said, okay, yeah. You know how they say, go a good old boy. Nigga was a good old boy, bro. And I thought you was groovy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit kind of threw me for a loop. I ain't gonna lie. This interview threw me for a loop because I left with like a little respect for Kunta. Not respect, but, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we had other conversations, bro. That was just a clip of what y'all got. This is not comic. We was there a long time, bro. We had interviews before that outside. I got my shit. Look on my page. I go look on my page. I got shit. We sitting outside. He all like this and my shit. You feel me? So it's like, come on, bro. It didn't make no sense to me. It didn't make no sense to me, bro. It like make it make sense. Now you pumped up with an orange rag. And how the fuck you covering your face, nigga, and you just sat down with the nigga? You should have covered your face when you sat down with the nigga. Crazy, man.
You ain't gonna attract nothing but maggots. You see? And the way Gumby came to me, cuz disrespected the Hoover, really.
He said he disrespected the Hoover.
You know what I'm saying? He a criminal, you know? He expressed that he was a criminal.
Hold on, Kunta, so I asked him that question.
But this the part don't make sense. He said Gumby disrespecting Hoover because Gumby a criminal. And he disrespecting Hoover for speaking on Hoover, on Crip. That's how I told you. That nigga's Joshua, bro. That nigga's Joshua. Like, when you break it down, he's Joshua, bro. Think about it. He's saying, this verbatimly, he's saying Gumby disrespecting Hoover because he a criminal and he's speaking on Crip. He's speaking on Hoover Crip.
Man, he a criminal, you know? He expressed that he was a criminal.
Hold on, Kunta, so I asked him that question, right? And you didn't say anything at the time.
You didn't say shit. Bob confused like me. I swear to God, bro. Hey, look, this real shit, right? Shout out to Bob Report, right? I ain't gonna say Bob being messy but Bob is, you know, he trying to build this shit in. These niggas coming there talking about the fuck it, right? You know, but let's be real, right? Bob seen the same shit that I seen. And honestly, I know Bob's shocked too, because everybody like, damn, nigga, if you felt like that, why didn't you do it then? You even left with these niggas, bro. On Hoover, you left with these niggas, so how did that watch? I'm gonna prove that he left with us.
Any distinctions?
Did you know that he was a criminal?
Yeah, okay. I knew he was a criminal. He been saying that a whole lot, you know, about the criminals. You know, I'm not knocking the homies that's criminals, you know.
You can't.
But I'm a Hoover Crip. And there's a big difference, you know.
There's no difference.
And criminal business.
And that's the problem.
Hoover Crip.
And that's the problem with niggas is telling y'all. This is the problem with niggas is telling y'all, bro. There's no difference. If you notice what the homies said, no difference. And it's not even nothing to even be talking about. Like, at the end of the day, we don't look at the homies no different. We just saying that we want the homies to be able to have their history, to make a choice so you can save a life, or they could be accepted the right way. That's it. It's no big shit. It's nothing like that. Ain't nobody forcing nothing, right? This ain't nothing nothing, bro. It's more telling niggas like, look, give them little niggas a chance and an opportunity, my nigga. So they'll know what they want to choose, especially if they know they riding for something that's out there. You giving them something that they don't even really, if that's what's going on out there, okay, y'all should be putting up on yourself to come let the homies know out here so they don't get pressured or they don't get fucked up. Like, okay, why would you want them to be halfway what they is? If they are full Hoover, 4 or 5 dudes, they want the full experience. Let them go to the 50s too and be accepted. Let them go down there and be like, you know what, damn, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Because you really can save lives, bro, if you tell motherfucker the truth and you allow them to have the truth. That's all I'm saying. That's how I look at this shit, bro. Nigga, I don't look at a lot of niggas making no niggas. He got it fucked up. He thinking niggas trying to make niggas criminals. No. So he's trying to compare how he's a criminal and he's speaking on Hoover Crip business. Bro, Kunta, sit down, bro. Sit your Joshua. And this the crazy part. I thought he was more smarter than that because he never talked. He got pressed and he never really said too much after that. So maybe it's the reason why that nigga didn't talk, bro. Because I would have seen that shit. But that nigga didn't really say too much, bro. I thought Groove was groovy. He probably must have been drunk. I don't know if he drunk on here. But I thought the nigga was groovy until I seen this and I'm like, damn, nigga. I really didn't even see, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought it was good energy. Because afterwards, nigga, we spoke, we talked, nigga, before we talked, took a nigga home. So where was it a problem at? Where should you feel like you should have spoke when you got another front of a camera? That's crazy, bro. We homies. That's what I'm talking about. Niggas don't look at niggas like homies, bro. That's how you know that niggas don't look at niggas like homies. And we gotta look at you like homies if we put you in a car and took you home, bro. if we took you home, we gotta be looking at you like a homie and embracing you and saying this shit ain't nothing, bro. On Hope, because it wasn't no, it wasn't no rebuttal. I could have easily, nah, nigga, I don't let you niggas sit behind me. The fuck is you talking about? That's out. He might be feeling some type of way and he might Joshua the fuck out. Cuz might Joshua the fuck out. Hell no, nigga. But for a nigga to leave, bro, and feel like that made me like, man, this internet shit is just be too much, bro. And Hope, I know I'm just now, I thought Unc was weird as a motherfucker on the internet. But then when I met Unc and I started like seeing him, like this nigga ain't nothing like he was, you feel me, on the internet. Like, so I started realizing like, okay, some gotta pay the bills, bro. But on Hope, you know, I'm me, shit. I'm a laugh, I don't give a fuck. Dead homies, nigga, I ain't trying to impress no nigga because I'ma still do what I gotta do. But these niggas trip me out because I'm thinking like, okay, nigga, he would have been better off just sticking to, you know, look, it wasn't even that serious. Or we talked afterwards. He could have even said he holler afterwards. But you doing all this popping it when you could have just told one lie and just been like, I wouldn't have lied about nothing. I would have hollered after. But he never even brought the situation up after the interview. Never. He sat on the podcast talking about Percy and on shot on there with Bishop, humble. So that's what I'm saying. How that nigga be feeling all these type of ways, bro? I hope stick to the script, my nigga. You would have been better off just be like, you know what? That shit happened, holla at LA Ron, and then you could have been, you know, you didn't like what happened. You could have recuperated, got all your facts straight. You could have got all your little shit together, you feel me? Came back, you know what I'm saying? Cleared his name and still been cool, bro. Cause you didn't get marked out. I don't feel like nigga got marked out. But if you feel like you got marked out, I see that you got marked out, bro. I can't say that you didn't get marked out if you just feel you on here with a rag speaking and shit. Yeah, you feel you got marked out. I feel like you didn't. I feel like you could have spoke your mind. You know what I'm saying? I thought that you was a man of your word and you would speak your mind. I could tell something's bothering you, but I expect for a nigga that don't say shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna press like that? You ain't gonna press later. Don't press at all, bro. What you pressing later for? That's that same shit with the DJ Ghost and Shorty shit. The same situation. What's the difference between them and the Shorty and DJ Ghost shit? Ain't no difference, nigga. You heard something disrespectful and you didn't do nothing. And you even worse because Shorty and them didn't even get on the plane together, nigga. They didn't get on the plane together. They didn't ask for a ride. Hey, can you give me a ride? So my thing is, nigga could have kept it real H and kept it groovy like homies, nigga. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, we can sit down again and have another one. You feel me? Why you let this nigga pump you up that you was just on a podcast talking about? 2, the nigga Percy. Percy don't give a fuck about you. Percy gonna crash you out. Percy don't like you. Percy think you the face. You think you tough. Percy couldn't wait. Percy, when y'all sat down, Percy couldn't wait. He wanted Gumby to get in your ass. You feel me? When do you want Gumby to get in your ass? For sure. But you should have just pressed play when you feel disrespected, bro. That's all I'm saying. And not even that. You shouldn't have got on this internet popping it when you knew that you never said nothing to us and never had a problem. Humble, got on, did 2 podcasts after that. Smoke, nigga, chill. I'm looking at you like, okay, his response gonna tell me everything about the nigga, right? I'm rooting for the nigga. Okay, boom, you didn't. But you know, you could have opened up the door for LA Ron, could have sat down and correct, and he could have cleared his name. If you was gonna be on here, you making more of a mockery of yourself and look more like a fool, bro. You got this dumbass nigga Percy. He up here changing hats and shit, skipping, showing his collections and shit, walking in parks, acting like he looking for niggas, jaw twitching and shit. He doing all this other little weird shit for attention. Now he popping. He on every interview trying to do a Charleston White move, trying to capitalize off every little interview. And it's going to get capitalized off of because Bob Report going to get his ass. And he building his page. So it's like, damn, you niggas ain't got no common sense to really like sit back, but I get it though. I get it. Only nigga I felt like that really stayed on his business, that's why I say, and I ain't not because the homie is Gumby, because even whatever he said, he stood on right then and there and didn't nobody say nothing. So how you mad at a nigga that and nobody said shit? Y'all felt any type of way it should have been said. And Percy, nigga, you talking about you don't want to sit down because he would you say he timid or something? He talked, that was your words. But at the end of the day, nigga, if you know how to read people, you should know how to read through all the wordplay before a nigga even say and push a nigga back in the box. Nah, we back on this. Because Gumby changed the subject on that nigga and brought that up. So Gumby changed the subject on that nigga. Y'all should have stayed on tune on which I was talking about. Nah, take it back. We're gonna stay on tune. We're gonna stay on top of what we're talking about. Feel me? We're gonna stay on topic what we talking about. We gonna be right here. We're gonna move on later. Whatever you say, you might forget when I'm done talking, but we're gonna stick on topic right now. We ain't gonna talk about nothing else. But Kunta fucked me up with his responses, bro, on the situation. Like, that's what fucked me up. That, you feel me? His animosity he felt about Gumby, and he sat behind Gumby. That's what I'm saying. He sat behind Gumby. So that's why you gotta be careful with the niggas you call yourself try to align with and help, bro. Nigga sat right behind the nigga, bro, and felt some type of way. Yeah, nigga felt the energy was like you feel me, dry, because he didn't say too much in the car. We didn't really say too much. Bishop really, spoke a little bit, and shout out to Bishop too, Hova. Bishop Eli. I can't say nothing about Bishop Eli. Feel me? But to think that Bishop Eli was gonna do something there to me, you crazy motherfucker. We was going home. Bishop Eli was gonna be fucking seeing shit. He was in the upper motherfucker room playing with me. That motherfucker. I fuck with him, but it wasn't. Come on, bro. If this energy was that, you crazy as a motherfucker. Bishop would have needed the bishop. Bishop would have needed my bishop now. But it wasn't even that energy. That's what I'm saying. Niggas is crazy. Niggas trying to make it like that. Niggas trying to make it like that. Come on, kick back, level one. Look at him. Yeah, shout out to the Power Rules on verse.
It's not really the same.
Let me ask you this.
Now, let me say it right.
Look, Bob being messy as hell. Shout out to Bob, though.
9-4 business ain't 5 deuce business.
And that's where he got it fucked up.
You see? And he had no business really in 5 deuce business. Because, see, he from 9-4 and he a criminal. You know, I ain't not.
This how you know. This is how you know. No. For real, he messed that. Look, this how you know. And shout out to Bob. Bob messed him up. Like, he asking all the questions that real to him. This how you know cuz retarded. Joshua. That nigga said Gumby from 9-4. Yeah, it's the same thing. But when you look at Gumby's stomach, what it say? He said Gumby from 9-4. This how you know he don't know no better. Cuz don't know. But he don't understand who was who, bro. One thing homie said, look. This how you know, bro. The separation is real with cuz, right? This how you know the separation is real. That nigga Gumby said when he referred to the homies as them dudes, and these dudes from Texas. These dudes wasn't from, the homies was from Texas. When he said these dudes, the dudes that you're talking about was from Texas. So when he said them dudes, he checked him. He said, hold on, bro. We're not gonna disrespect my big homies. If I don't say that, they gonna get up on me, right? This is what he say. When he tell that nigga that, them niggas is from Texas. So if he give you respect, the homies out there tell you don't disrespect the homie. How is you disrespecting the homies out here, bro? It's just crazy. Cause Kunta, I thought you would carry yourself with a little more character, my nigga. Like, I expected more from you, Kunta. I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed. I even text Kunta and told him, you know what I'm saying? Okay, nigga, appreciate their time, whatever, because I thought Kunta, you know what I'm saying, how solid he was and humble. Afterwards, I'm like, okay, nigga, you either gonna take that across the chin. I don't expect the nigga to get off or nothing like that, bro. I'm ready. But at the end of the day, I'm not the type of nigga that just wait for homies to have violence, because I could see it. If he was gonna get there, would have got there. You shouldn't have to have nobody between you. I don't do that. That's why I didn't sit between them. You do that. You feel me? But I know that when you sit between niggas get pumped up. That's why I wasn't trying to sit between them niggas. I didn't need no spotlight. I didn't need none of that, bro. I wasn't trying to sit between them niggas and make a scene. Cause I know how Gumby gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna feel more. And you know what I'm saying? Not that he need me, but he got a homie right here. So, come on, bro. It's me and him right here, and you think you finna say something between us? Come on, bro. That's finna go bad. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm stepping up there between them to try to hush him or humble him or something like that, bro. Nigga's not trying to humble that nigga. Unc looked like a better look to sit up there because Unc, this your shit, this your platform. And also, nigga, you a bigger name, you a bigger celebrity. You feel me? So I ain't trying to, what I'm gonna get out of that, bro? I ain't tripping. I feel me? I was, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I was seeing. I ain't tripping. I'm not here to try to be in there. That's why I don't jump in all type of interviews. Nigga, it is what it is. I ain't tripping. But at the end of the day, I wasn't trying to be jumping up in there and I'm telling the homie, hey, do low. You do low. So my whole thing when it was cool and it was that afterwards, niggas should present themselves better, bro. And keep the same energy that they had when they left. Now, of course, the homie will be like, fuck that nigga. If he ain't never said fuck that nigga. But it's like, damn. Gumby ain't never went out his way to say nothing to that nigga afterwards because Gumby didn't feel disrespected. He said what he said. He talked to him, hollered. They never talked about that segment. They never talked about that back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's that Louis Vuitton. This Louis Vuitton runs right here. So my thing is when Kunta acting on like this, Kunta got it. Kunta, you lost my vote, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all look at my thing, this ain't the, no getting niggas to look at my shit. I really was like looking at Percy crazy. Like, Percy, what the fuck is you talking about? Cause I ain't seen how Kunta his antics. I ain't seen how he carry on. I don't know how he represents. I just seen how he was there. Gru was humble. Shit, he wasn't saying shit. He wasn't saying nothing. I didn't get this Kunta. If we would have got this Kunta and that Gumby, come on, bro. This Kunta and that Gumby, that shit would have went bad, bro. Trust me. It would have went bad. If his energy was anything like that, bro. When Gumby told Press that nigga, he said, I will make sure of that. And that's where they had a clear understanding. After that, there was no more misunderstanding, bro. Cuz said he was there to get time and dates, nigga. It wasn't about no time and dates. Y'all really just pulled up and hollered. And that nigga threw that questions out there. Let me see. Let's see my nigga Joshua. Look at Joshua. Look at Joshua. Joshua, crazy motherfucker, look.
You know, I mean, I guess he current, you know. That's what he claimed, you know. But he didn't act like he current. He act like, you know, in this game, you got two positions you can be in. You can step on mutual grounds where everybody is the same. You feel me? And when you step on mutual grounds, you know what you get?
Kunta, you so smart,
chill,
you acting dumb.
Looking in, you hear me? Looking in, saying, hey, can I get in there? What y'all got going on in there? First of all, bug on the windshield, get out my business.
I'm disappointed.
And he know exactly who I'm talking to. Don't you got some dumb, don't you real tuna, whatever the fuck? Why you ain't in your business? You in my business. Now, this exactly loves to crip business. But certain ain't even speak on crip business because they dropped their flag. So you don't got the right to speak on crip business.
Who you talking about, Gumby or who?
No, I ain't talking about Gumby. I'm talking about a hometown that had a.
Oh yeah, we.
Yeah, no, I'm on him too, cause you know cause this linked into him.
You talking about Percy? You talking about Percy?
He had an opinion. You don't get to have an opinion when you don't come to the meetings. You don't get to have an opinion when you just on the internet talking. Your opinion matters to the internet, not to the streets. And you know who I'm talking to. Now back to this Fisher Price Gumby. Oh, my mama, you a kid, homie. You a silly rabbit, my nigga. I'm just gonna keep it real. I came in there for peace, homie. I came in there for education. I came in there to take knowledge back to my tribe.
But you left with us. Hey, hero. Hey, this nigga crazy, bro. But you left with us. I fuck with that nigga though. Okay, retarded, bro. That's Joshua, bro.
Came in there to take knowledge back to my tribe.
But he left with us.
Let me ask you this: What knowledge was Gumby going to give you that you ain't already know to take back to forward?
Dates.
The knowledge that he was gonna give was times, dates, monuments, historics. It's her historical facts about Hoover. There are so many of them about all the G's and their reign, their time, and their and when they died.
Nigga, take that rag off your mouth and talk. You ain't got your teeth in.
That's all jewels that need to be gathered up and put in a bag and brought back to my tribe, and that's my intentions. That was my intentions to go and get some jewels, because I'm on the internet. And when I get on the internet, I'm
Nigga, what he telling you is, listen, this is what cuz don't understand. How the fuck is you gonna go to Gumby and get some jewels and some names and shit when all you gotta do is go to the set where you from? How the fuck is Gumby gonna give you? Huh? Like, that's the homie, bro, on Hoover. Nigga, shout out to Hoover, shout out to Gumbo. Nigga, checking ain't cheating. How the fuck is he gonna give you your history when you saying that you from Fados and he a crim? Joshua.
To educate the little homies. It's the little homies that don't know.
Joshua.
You know, about Hoover, you know. And when you get grown, you go to studying, you know what I'm saying? But when you're young, all you can go for is what people present to you. And everybody done, you know, the young, and they don't want to hear it.
Look at Joshua.
And the old, and they can have it. So who's learning? Who's teaching?
So do you feel like Gumby was trying to treat you like a little?
The problem is you're not telling them little niggas that them niggas out there in LA started like this, and this is how we came about, you know? And you really can say them little niggas if they knowing that they're attaching themselves to something out there. It's gonna make sense to some and something not gonna make sense to. I'm not just saying that just to say it. I'm just saying though, you know, you get a lot of niggas that join gangs, bro, out there just for a little cool, but when they really understand what's really going on, just like when these niggas join gangs, they go to jail, and all of a sudden they want to stop banging and turn Christians or whatever they gonna turn because they find themselves. They might have told them about some black shit, you feel me, that they never knew nothing about, and they got into themselves. So why wouldn't you want to tell them about where they come from so they can know if they making the right decision? You misleading people by goddamn going by something that they are a part of us and their attachment to us, and that's not even the case because we don't even understand what y'all are. It's blowing our mind. Y'all just got the Hoover attachment, but when y'all break it down to the other shit, we don't even know how to represent it or see if we being played with. Cause it could be a nigga from the other side that don't even know how to talk like us or don't even know nothing. He don't really know nothing about us. I don't know, but he switching it up. Come on, bro. That shit sound crazy. Instead of you saying you coming to get some game from him, you should be saying you coming down there to give some game to the homies. That's the problem now, bro. Each one teach one. That's what I'm saying. Each one teach one. You see this? My nigga baby did that. Each one teach one. He's supposed to be teaching that nigga too. Get some game. You supposed to be teaching Gumby. Fuck. He don't know about that shit down there. He's saying it don't make sense, but nigga, you supposed to be teaching him. You supposed to be going out teaching the homies. So they had game not to get hurt when they go down there. Thinking they getting accepted, but they gonna get hurt.
Yeah. And I'm not a little homie. I mean, I'm not a little homie in Texas. I mean, according to my politics, I'm a big homie. I done put in 38 years, you know, as a Crip, as a Hoover Crip, you know. And I got rank, so to come to me and basically try to enforce your will.
And I know he do.
The whole foul part of Gumby's approach was that he tried to force his will on me.
And you allowed it.
Me, but for work, because I come represent for work. 8th Street, Pilot, you hear me? You know, all the way to Biblical Block. I come represent what I am. I come represent Hooverland, you hear me?
I just don't like the fact that he said a nigga forced him on him, pressed him, bro, like a kid, and he didn't do nothing about it. That's the fact I don't like about him. That shit bothered me for him to be so old like that and to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. You could have stepped out off camera, put him to the side, y'all two homies talked in the backyard. If not, before we got in the car, put him to the side, y'all talk, you can know what's going on before you get in this car with us, because you don't know what we can do to you. You don't even know how this nigga feel about you. Think about it. If you feel so much animosity right now in your heart and you got in the car, you don't know how much animosity he feeling in his heart, and he the one who said it. And they could be baking you a cake. And they can be doing something to you, bro, putting you in the car. And that don't make sense. They can put you in a car, bro, and do something to you. So my thing is, though, you should have approached that there. Or you should have said, I don't even want that ride. I can't even accept that ride, bro. Nah, that's not real. Because them still homies, bro. At the end of the day, Kunta should have just went about it like this. Kunta should have went about that shit like, you know, he didn't say nothing, but he should have been like, got his facts right, called the homie, had a conversation, and got his facts right and came back and sat down again, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what he should have did. He pumped himself now. He wouldn't put on a rag and look retarded and pumped it, and he just going crazy, looking ridiculous and felonious because you got in the car. And the thing is, you can't really get mad at nobody else. You got to ask yourself, what was said in that car? What was said in that car? From you feel the type of way, what was said in that car? If it was nothing, that mean that you feel pressured all the way from leaving 607 Unk House, all the way from 607 Content House, all the way down to the stratosphere. That don't make no sense, bro. Make it make sense. You wasn't that pressured. That's down there like a 30-minute ride. You took a 30-minute ride. You was quiet for 30 minutes. Well, you wasn't saying nothing like that. That's all I'm saying. He too lost in the sauce. And he going off of Percy. Percy got him fucked up right now, over. He got him fucked up, look. Percy got him all. I'm gonna play Percy shit right now.
I come represent all the homies that want to know the truth.
He said, Gummy didn't come with nothing to sweep.
We don't got no smoke.
He want a snicker.
We never came to Cali and tried to push our politics on him. We never came to Cali with HCG saying, hey, we want you to be HCG because HCG is that peace.
You know why that nigga really pressured, though? This some real shit, right? This is why Kunta really pressured, though. He's pressured over that nigga L.A. Ron, but you know, before that, Kunta was talking all that shit about how he was going to get off on Gumby, how he was going to do and do this, do that. And he ain't never did it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why that nigga really, you say you couldn't, not for real, that's why that nigga pressured, bro. He really pressured because he made some statements saying he was going to do it, he going to do this, and he was tough. And really, he didn't do it because he knew the vibe wasn't that. He knew before that a nigga checked his vibe, and he wasn't talking about that. He was cool. So that's why he mad, bro. He felt like he didn't do what he came to do. He came to try to, like, press, but the press wasn't there. He wasn't drunk.
Why would y'all do that, and why would they?
But no, it's being done here, though.
I'm saying they started it, Kunta.
I mean, okay, that's cool, but no, don't come down here saying that our brand is bad.
I mean, I understand.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that the HCG brand is bad and all the original Hoover was Hoover Crips. You can't say that HCG is bad. We didn't do no infraction for just...
He's not saying that. What he's saying is Fire Deuce Hoover. He's saying Hoover HCG. That's not it. They're saying Fire Deuce Hoovers. Fire Deuce is the only one. See, people keep forgetting that. They keep forgetting what they talking about Fire Deuces.
Changing our letters and trying to make us look like we stupid and we slow. We ain't slow. We did that so that we would be at peace in Texas. That's why it is the way it is.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I fuck with Kunta, right? But stop letting that nigga talk, bro. That nigga is... Stop letting Kunta talk, bro. Look at him. Hey, bro.
In Texas.
You seen
where
him,
everybody get along. All the Christians together. Just like my... Shout out to Carlos, man. Yeah, Celos, man. Shout out to Celos, man. Because he said the same... We get along good.
Oh, look. That nigga's burnt out, bro. That's Joshua, bro. That's Joshua. I don't give a fuck what you say, bro. That's Joshua off of Jason Lyrics, my nigga. He act just like you watch. I'm gonna show some other interviews of him.
He said that I big homie, my big homie died. They big homie went to the pillar.
See, he wasn't talking so much when we was there, so he already had something on his mind. But he wasn't tripping though. Cut wasn't tripping like that, bro. Oh, but now nigga, he did that nigga that took a shot, look.
So the big homies was gone, and I ain't even using that as an excuse. Because we still got our together here. We still realized that it was important because they made a truce in 93, right? Mm-hmm. Carlos will tell you, K-Love on my mama. I was encountered with.
And see, the cold thing about it, this ain't even about no politics, right? Like real shit, right? That's between that dude, right? He's using every situation he can to defend the fact that he let LA Ron down, bro. Because Gumby, he agreed, he went to LA Ron and checked that nigga, and that's where it went bad. That's what it's all about, LA Ron, bro. It's all about him sitting beside of LA Ron. He did a gang of interviews with LA Ron. LA Ron put that nigga on the map. You feel me? Got in these big interviews. His biggest interviews with him. So sat on the side of him on Hoover Street. I think it was one of them interviews. Let me see. He got that nigga on, so he felt like he disappointed him. Here we go. Look at Kunta. They should have never let Kunta.
You know when your web design is almost portfolio worthy, but it needs that final something? Let's fix it.
They should never let Kunta. They didn't get Kunta need his meds.
You know, I did 33 years in the feds.
Look.
And when you stand on something, you gotta stand on it. When you name yourself these different names, I hear dudes say name is CK, this and B. You gotta stand on that, homie, because when dudes approach you and you ain't about your business, they gonna say, oh, that nigga was faking. But I truly do believe that Fort Worth, homie.
They're not even trying to defend that nigga, right? But that's still a homie, bro. Coach is still a homie, bro. I can't say nothing bad about it. He tripped me out right now. But look, one thing about him, I can't say he feel uncomfortable because he still got the motherfucking orange cross. Cuz still got the orange cross on verse. He gonna cross them orange, my nigga, for sure. And see, he just standoffish. That nigga, like, he got a standoffish personality. No, for real, look. Hey, look, Hebrew. Look at him, look. Look at him. Look at him. I can't say he felt uncomfortable because the whole time he was doing the same shit, look. He looked a little more nervous.
And I think, you know, they willing to go to war for this shit.
Had been in Fort Worth since the early 80s, you know. You had brothers like this brother, you had...
See, now he got some sense.
Several, you know what I'm saying, known Crips, Nolan, you know what I'm saying, this Hoover Dre, you know what I'm saying, Rank, you know what I'm saying. You had known Crips, you know, some from Kansas, some from Louisiana.
That's what I'm saying, though. This is what fucked me up, though, because this how he was talking after the interview. That nigga was articulate. He wasn't even on no shit like that. Cuz was hollering. Nah, he was quiet. So when he get on there, bro, and then he come with the theatricals and shit, he kind of threw me off, bro. And I'm like, damn, my nigga, he remind me of the nigga Joshua. He take that mask off, bro. He take that mask off, that rag. Cuz gonna be Joshua, bro. I swear to God, on Hoover Street, cuz gonna be Joshua for sure. That's LA Ron, exactly. That's who we sat on the side with. And shout out to LA Ron. This ain't nothing bad about LA Ron. I'm just saying, though, you see how he sit there and he still standoffish? This is the interview that he did with LA Ron. So he did a big interview, like I say. He felt like he let down LA Ron. LA Ron is a big figure, bro. And he felt like he let him down. So don't let Percy pump you up and gas you up, bro. All because you could have spoke your mind about LA Ron there. Don't make it about Hoover. It's not a Hoover thing. I hate how niggas is trying to spend it and make a Hoover thing off content. But it ain't even a Hoover thing, bro. It's a person that's felt personal. It felt personally like he was attacked. He feel like he was attacked personally. And then him looking back at the video, he don't like the results. But if you feel some type of way, you a homie, bro. That's what we talking about. That's what niggas talking about, bro. That's what we talking about. If we homies, why we let the middleman? You feel me? It ain't like a nigga bad or nothing. He ain't bad, nigga. This ain't even about him either, bro. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just hit him, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I think 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? On some positive shit, not even on no fucked up shit. Because I was thinking about him because the content I did. So I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? The homie ain't get on here on no ignorant shit, no crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the last time he left and departed from me. It wasn't really like no weird shit. So I'm like, all right, boom, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. He hit me after and asked for Gubby's number. hit me, said, "What's up, bro? Let me get Gumby number." All right. I thought that the homie know I gave him number. So where you get on the internet, this shit, nigga. You gotta check. Don't make this about nothing, nigga. This about Percy. Percy got something to pressure your ass. Percy really politicking on your ass. Percy like that should have been me on the side. Percy like that, that kid. He wishing that was him on the side. He said, nigga like me sit on the side later on. He trying to show his loyalty so bad. Bro, sit down, nigga. LA Ron he kind of like Kunta. He see something in Kunta, even though Kunta kind of radio-ish. You know what I'm saying? He like Kunta. Kunta just got to work on his attitude. Kunta like, you know what I'm saying? That's it. He got to work on his attitude. He's slow responsive, bro. And he too old for that. If you feel like something, nigga, you should have said it and spoke it. That's why y'all there. Y'all there to speak your mind, nigga. For sure. And you homies. So speak your mind, nigga. Don't get on look. Gumby is not this video. Like, come on, bro. And I feel like it's fucked up for nigga to say that because you feel like you would have put everybody in the situation, the position, for what? You would put everybody in that situation for what? You didn't really feel like that because you got in the car with us. I ain't never seen nobody get in the car with some niggas that they feel. Like, nigga, you crazy? I don't even know y'all. I don't know how y'all feeling. If I feel the way I feel, ain't no telling what the fuck y'all feel. And y'all asked for a ride. The fuck?
You ain't gonna attract nothing but maggots. You see? And the way Gumby came to me, cuz disrespected the Hoover, really. Come to find out, you know what I'm saying?
So why you didn't get off?
He a criminal, you know? He expressed that he was a criminal.
Hold on.
So why you didn't say nothing?
So I asked him that question, right?
You didn't say shit.
You didn't say anything at the time.
Because you know what? I was there not to make any distinctions.
Did you know that he was a criminal?
Yeah, okay. I knew he was a criminal. He been saying
that a whole lot, you know, about the criminals. You know, I'm not knocking the homies that's criminals, you know.
But I'm a Hoover Crip. And there's a big difference, you know. And criminal business and Hoover Crip business.
This is what he don't understand, bro. This is how slow Josh is, right? If you look at the interview, they did come to an agreement. You look at the end, we all sitting there, Gumby say, this is not something that either me or no one can say. He say, no matter, like, this is not one man. You know what I'm saying? One man, can't nobody make no decision on this. This is out of my hand because it can't, you know what I'm saying? He said that. And he agreed, yeah. This wasn't nobody there to make nobody do it. This wasn't no decision for nobody to be fighting nothing like that. He was saying, like, you feel me? What'd you say? Nah, look, that's what he said, bro. He said, look, this is no. He said, no, this ain't about me or you. No one, this ain't about me or him can make that decision. Now, this is not about that. This is about letting niggas know where we come from. That don't make sense. It's unheard to them. It's unheard for fathers to be Crip gang. Where we come from, all around the world, they gangster Crips. We accept y'all Crips. We know y'all Crips. We criminals. We understand that. But it's not like y'all Crips and y'all don't fall under the Hoover. That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nothing like that. But I'm just saying, though, it's more of why would you want to mislead dudes that you can save, bro? If you can really save dudes and not save them from being from that, I'm talking about save them from even gangbanging, bro. Let's be real. This is not even about no gangbanging shit. That's why I said it's weird. Because niggas, is y'all niggas black, is y'all activists, what is y'all doing, bro? Because a nigga like me, nigga, I got a son, nigga. And I'm not preaching no gangbanging to my motherfucking son. So I'm never preaching it on here to no other nigga, bro. I made the decision that I made in life. I done what I done, nigga, and that's what I do, bro. Feel me? I'm not a gangbanger, bro. I work, I do all type of shit, but my lifestyle, where I come from, I can't erase where my path. So it ain't about me where I'm from. I'm gonna be where I'm from no matter where I move to. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you out there, you talking about dudes that's under y'all, bro, and you talking about the people and this and that, how is you gonna show them something right when you got them doing something that niggas can't even accept them and niggas don't even understand what's going on? That don't make no sense. Let them niggas understand, look, bro, they out there, they started like this, they got senseless little beefs out there, whatever. If y'all don't feel like, why let them throw that shit away? They got options too to be like, you know what, we can either be Crip gang and say this Texas is how we running, and if we stand with the homies, or we want to go out there in LA or explore more and realize like, damn, this ain't really what I want to do, because we do have homies in the land that go to jail. We do got homies that have kids. We do have homies that work, and they decide that this shit is played out too. So if you can get to a nigga way from another state, you probably can save them faster because they not seeing where it happened at where we from. Where we from, we seeing this shit every day. We can't unsee this shit. It's just there, bro. It's right in front of us. We can't really, you feel me? We can't decipher it. We walk out our door, walk down the street, police pull up, where you from? Hey man, let's get against it. Damn. Then you got enemies driving past this and this that. Why you ain't now niggas know you outside because you've been standing against the wall and the police fucking with you. Now enemies riding past this and this that. Now we know what car they in. They know what you walking or whatever, or what car you in if you got pulled over in the car. It's like, come on, bro. It's a repeated thing. Like, so don't nobody want to live that lifestyle every day. That shit is crazy. But if you're not teaching it to your kids, why be out here teaching it to everybody else? You feel me? When you leave your hood, do you bring that shit with you? I leave that shit on the freeway. Once I turn on, get on that freeway, nigga, everything I know about the shit, nigga, I gotta watch. It gotta be my instinct, yeah. But I'm not, nigga. Come on, bro. You gotta know how to decipher that. When I get in the house, that shit is out, nigga. I'm not hoovered out in the house. Nigga gotta learn how to turn some shit off, my nigga. Turn that shit off, and then, nigga, it's crazy because these niggas know how to turn it on, but they turn it on at the wrong fucking time. Like, you should have turned that shit on right after the interview. Or you should have turned that shit on before we got in that car. You should have turned that shit on while I was in the car. Should have turned that shit on when you got out of the car. At no point that shit was turned on until the camera got hit on. So if the camera hit on and this is a scene, come on, bro, we gotta be smarter than that. You feel me? I wish I could pull up my text I show where I'm like, bro, I said and I spoke highly. Look at my old videos, bro. And my videos, my nigga. In my videos, I'm speaking highly of the nigga, but now I never seen him talk like that because he probably got checked. It was quiet, bro. Felt type of way. Now I see it now, but I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna. I'm wondering why Percy tearing him down. I'm wondering, but Percy know he's slow. Percy, I'm not up on this nigga, bro. He's sitting that side nigga like L.A. Ron, so I'm like, he gotta be a nigga. And then I've been around him, so I'm like, okay, boom. And then the cool thing about it, right? No matter if Gumby blew up, he kept his composure. So that told a lot about a person too. Like, this nigga kind of dangerous, bro. You feel me? He kind of dangerous. For a nigga to keep his composure, okay, this nigga kind of like, dangerous, bro. But if you go on the internet and you just go big and go opposite for what you were standing on, it make me think you either slow or you scary. That's why I'm like, damn, my nigga, like, damn, I had like a little boom for you. Like, I had some shit, I had the utmost for you because I thought either, okay, he's, you know, now either slow or he's scary. You could have responded way different, Kunta. I ain't gonna lie. You kind of disappointed me, my nigga.
It's not really the same.
Let me ask you this.
Now, let me say it right. 9-deuce, 9-4 business. 9-4 business ain't 5-deuce business.
Okay.
You see? And he had no business really.
Yeah, I ain't gonna just say he's scary, right? But I'm saying though, right? I'm saying like when a situation happen like that, you ask yourself, you be like, either a nigga scary or slow when he feel like he got pressed and he didn't activate like that. You feel me? Nigga, when you get pressed, nigga, and you don't activate, you either scary or slow.
Set a delay between messages.
All this shit is based on how you respond, bro.
Google, it sends this email out to everybody. This bitch is not live.
That's Joshua, bro. I'm telling you, that's Josh.
Anyone that has a Google account that follow me is gonna get an email on live. You see how many people's gonna come to that email? It's gonna fill up.
I think, man, my shit tripping though, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm disappointed in Joshua, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Joshua's something else. But I ain't gonna, hey, what y'all feel about that, baby DC baby Draco shit, man? Shout out to DC baby Draco. What I mean by that is him doing the hood vlogs. Do y'all think that it's a coincidence that shit be going like way it is, or you just think that nigga hot? Y'all don't think that nigga just hot? Didn't they take that nigga to jail? They be like, everybody end up on this shit. Nah, that nigga just might be hot, nigga. Stay off that nigga shit, because everybody watching his shit. Shit, he hot as a motherfucker. They can't wait to shut his page down. For sure, they can't wait to shut his page down.
Cause see, he from 9-4 and he a criminal.
But this how you know cuz slow. He said the homie from 9-4.
Knocked him, you know. I mean, I guess he turned, you know.
Nah, bro, look. It's not even his fault. He making his money, he doing what he do. Shout out to dcDraco, man. You feel me? Shout out to dcDraco. I can't say nothing bad about him, right? But you gotta understand. Y'all doing these hood vlogs, bro. Niggas is out there, right? These police is watching this shit. And then you got 4X, you got niggas like that. The hood vlogs, y'all showing niggas everywhere where you walk at, and niggas is walking in the same spots every day. It don't make sense. Why don't y'all niggas get a turpin? Get some type of shit like this. Get like a background, get a curtain, you know what I'm saying? You know, you get some shit where you got these little pipes, nigga, hang them up. Get some curtains, nigga, with some backgrounds. Get like a decorated background, put that shit up, and y'all niggas do what y'all do. You feel me? dcDraco, when you out there doing your shit to make your shit safe, bro, and you can watch your ass, invest in some like green screen type shit, bro. You feel me? That's all you gotta do. You said what? Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not even that, bro. You got these police, bro. Police say shit too. Hey man, you over there, or you know the Hoovers be over there on the Woodwood. You ain't went over there and seen the Hoovers on Woodwood Street. You feel me? Like, are you looking for the Hoovers? Yeah, you ain't. They say little weird shit too. They say it all the time, bro. They try to throw little shit out there. Man, I don't know which. I don't even look for nobody. I don't give a fuck. I ain't worried about nobody, bro. I ain't even out here on that. I'm getting past. You feel me? Fuck. But that shit, like, you know, and recipe to my little nigga, what's the name, man? Loco. Infant Loco, man. On verse. I know that nigga daddy. Look at this nigga, he's something else. Cuz trip me out. I ain't gonna lie, dcDraco should be turned up though. It's just, man. Y'all seen him on 4X old nervous ass? That nigga nervous as a bitch. That nigga thought he seen a ghost, man. Nigga was nervous as a bitch.
One of the things students love about culinary school online with the Scopier is the toolkit. Our student.
For Ashley better be careful over there too. This another thing. He another one, bro. For Ashley, I ain't gonna lie, man. You need to find a better job, bro.
One of the things students love about culinary school online with the Scopier.
You need to find you a job, bro.
Money, y'all.
Y'all over there. For Ashley up there, nigga, bro. Go invest in the building. Get your own building or something. I know y'all got some of y'all got podcasts coming and shit. Nigga. You back over there with one hand looking nervous as a motherfucker, nigga. That's why your ass keep getting fucking caught, nigga, every time. Every time, nigga. That's why they be on your ass, nigga. I'm just you just got a gun, huh? you just got a gun. That's all they gotta do. Gun. He go laugh. I just nigga. I'm telling you, this dcDraco. dcDraco, bro. Y'all gotta watch this shit, man. Nah, not even Power One, right? On Hova, because I ain't saying nothing bad about him, right? Because on Hova, you know, he gonna do his shit, gonna do his part. He probably not able to do his shit now, but you know, you keep on moving like that, you gonna be doing your part sooner than what the fuck you supposed to, bro. Because just imagine if you dirty, you riding around one arm, bro. Now they know what kind of car you is, you circling around, you nervous, you can't really talk. The reason why they didn't really jump out on that nigga like that, it was some assholes, whatever. And they respect the game. But you gonna get them niggas that be like, fuck that. Nigga, they ain't respecting nothing. They been seeing you. They been up on you. They been up on you. For you knew it was them, that's why you was nervous. You was nervous. Damn, it's all bad. But now you see it's the cool ones, nigga. You can't even stay from over there, bro. On Hova, nigga. Them niggas got a nigga. Get that nigga from over there, bro. For real. You riding around like nigga got crazy. If that nigga was smart on West Hova, this is what should do. He talking about selling the story, nigga. Cry, nigga. You already doing mukbangs. After a mukbang, bro, you sitting around with a car full of orange wrappers, right? You don't like Hoover, but you sitting around with a car full of orange motherfucking rappers all around, bro. All around your car. Your homies getting there, orange rappers everywhere. I bet you. Talk to one of them niggas. Because he riding around looking for them all in LA. But at the end of the day, bro, you riding around that motherfucker. Nah, bro. Go get a script, bro. Go write down how you about to cry, nigga. You need to cry in one of your videos. Show some compassion. Ain't nobody finna give you no money like that. You get money. But nigga, you should have enough money right now to be not going over there risking yourself. You got one arm. So if you got one arm, you're gonna have to keep things, or you have to keep somebody around you. Then you become bad luck. Now you collateral damage, bro, because every time somebody around you, they gotta protect your life because you walking around like this and shit. And don't disrespect to everybody that's fucked up, bro. Nobody fucked up, you feel me? A whole shout out to cause I just ain't a shout out my nigga T-Rail. I know T-Rail shit fucked up too. But T-Rail said he gonna bust on over. He said he getting out. But this nigga, your shit fucked up, bro. You a liability. Cause everybody that's around you that love you is gonna go to jail trying to protect you. Or you gonna go to jail trying to protect yourself. So why is you over there, bro? Oh, that's why I say I gotta grow up. Oh, I ain't saying groove doing nothing bad. They're fine. Right now, nigga, riding around over nervous and shit. Come on, bro. You shouldn't even be driving. You should have a bitch driving. Nigga always saying they gonna fuck a nigga bitch. Man, how you gonna fuck my bitch? You ain't gonna let the bitch drive. The fuck? You be in jail. This bitch gonna have a burner. You gonna get pulled over, nigga fucking with you. She drop both of you. You going to jail for this bitch having a blower with you. That's real. Over. You going to jail because this bitch got a motherfucking blower. And your dumb ass, you ain't gonna let the bitch drive. Oh, fuck, man, fucking burn now, fuck your bitch. You fuck my bitch, but then you gonna get pulled over with this bitch and you'll be back in jail with the homies. Fuck, dumb ass nigga. So niggas is crazy. Let the bitch drive, nigga. You got a nigga in the passenger seat. Fuck that. Put the bitch in the passenger seat. You sit in the back one time, love one. There, homie. That's how it go. Bitch, I'm fucked up. Hey, somebody. I better do like this on that bitch. Look. I'm like this on that bitch. I got it like this. Damn, bitch, I was like, damn. What? Bitch, you'll never see it. I need to invest in some hoodies. If he was smart, he'd invest in some hoodies. Hug him. Keep that motherfucker right there. Don't. Oh, keep that right here. Don't never take it out that hoodie. Just nigga, damn. All right, what that nigga was smart is, nigga. I hope invest in some slings, nigga. Some nigga. He should do a whole a 40 glove sling. I'm trying to get a nigga some game, bro. Cause he doing mukbangs and shit, bro. Cry. Put a script together. Go in there, show some compassion. One thing for X-Ray never showed was compassion. It's like accountability. He can't show it. Show some compassion. He don't want the world to know he hurt. Nigga, we know you hurt because you riding around your hood on a vlog, nigga, playing games with the police. Nervous as a bitch. We know you hurt. His homies is wrong for letting him be out there like that, bro. And letting him drive. They wrong for that. And I ain't in 4D business at all, nigga, but I'm saying, when you got a nigga like that on the front line, still, you can't tell him nothing, but damn, that's why nigga's face get blown off. Chicken Wing, my boy. Yeah, I know Chicken Wing. I can't say nothing. Look, I was in prison with Chicken Wing, bro. On hope, but Chicken Wing to tell you, Chicken Wing got dreads because of me, bro. Ask him. They gonna hold. When he used to ask me, how you get your hair dreads up? I hope I know Chicken Wing. Chicken Wing from 5'5" though. I was in Lancaster with Groove. If he still got his dreads, ask him how he got his dreads. What inspired him? I know that nigga. I met him in jail. Every time he see me, he always talking about NBA, Major Gangster. NBA left a stain on that nigga brain. Alright, damn. Bust a nigga ears. Look. He nervous. Look, that's where that nigga sweat. Extra. Hey, cuz on the dead homie. Hey, they own cuz. Hey, you see they own you. That nigga said, damn, what we do? Y'all niggas need. Oh shit. Every time a nigga say that, my heart drop. They try to fuck him up, cuz. Nigga, look up. Every time cuz say, nigga, look up. Man, go get a bitch, nigga. Go get a, had a bitch drive.
Crash coming with us.
Crash coming with us. Why you niggas did drive away? Nigga, drive away from the set, nigga. What the fuck, Keep going towards Fig, nigga. Drive away from the set. Fuck is you niggas, y'all about to bring them to us. We already on the phone.
Oh, they did. I see him, cuz.
Oh, that's Drake. That's Draco in the car though, right?
They already knew he was.
Hey, am I wrong, right? Is that DC baby Draco in the car though, right? Because I was wondering when he said, I'm just, you feel me? When he was doing all that, was that, tell me, was that DC baby Draco in the car? Now, you know what? He not humble now, right? He ain't humble. Fletcher ain't humble. Fletcher is hurt. Because if he ain't humble, he hurt, bro. He hurt and he still trying to hold on before this shit go. He trying to, every little part of him catching the moment, he's trying to catch it because that's what he was doing before he got hurt. But the cold thing about it, nigga, this all you gotta do. Hey, look, and I ain't trying to get into religion, right? But they say like, you know, Adam and Eve, you know, whatever, Trinity, right? But you know, the first thing that the first I feel like seeing personally was accountability. Because when God allegedly asked who bit, or he came and he seen that they was dressed, this nigga didn't take accountability. She passed it on to the snake. So you gotta understand, what if she would have took accountability and said, you know what, I was wrong? What if he would have took accountability? She wouldn't have been punished. The snake, the only one took accountability. So when you talking about accountability, bro, it's like, bro, he's not willing to take accountability for his actions. He's not willing to take it from the top. And if you look at gangbanging, bro, we really take accountability for everything that went on. Everything with what they call it, they call it probable cause. Everything else in between wouldn't even matter, bro. But this nigga so fucked up. All he got to do, take accountability for what he did from the beginning, and then cry social compassion. He ain't even got to mean it. If you really like that and really turned up, nigga, and you really want to sell your story and get up out of there, bro, instead of riding around with one arm. Just imagine if DC, whatever his name, wasn't there, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Draco. If Draco wasn't there, you would have got pulled over, bro. It's just the fact he see that camera. So when you nervous and he see you see the camera like you nervous as a motherfucker. I'm just so they like, man, all right, man, I ain't fucking with you. Keep doing your shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody rooting for you, bro, but you don't know how to sell your story, bro. It ain't about folk extra want what he want for his story. It's about he don't know how to sell his story. He not willing to put the tough guy shit to the side. Nigga, drop a tear. If that nigga drop a tear, drop to the knee, nigga go in there, reenact the fireworks shit. Nigga, oh, my first time he probably traumatized about fireworks. Come here, a fireworker probably jump. Hey, Hebrew. Hey, Smeezak. That nigga hear a firework, nigga, and probably jump, nigga. But you got to reenact all that. If not, you out here playing hide go seek with the police and the camera, nigga, with no bitch driving. In a challenge. Now we ain't gonna know if he humble until he get into a squabble and lose. That's it. He got to be able to take a loss. I think he is though. You know what I'm saying? But it's bad because nobody want to. If somebody do win, don't nobody want to get to hurt you. Don't nobody want the wounded dog. Like nigga just even if you do win, you like feel like you ain't even got the best of him. If you lose, you like you just gonna feed his shit until somebody really whoop his ass.
Come down the back way on us. Hey, go to the wine barrel, cuz. Hey, you hear me, cuz? Hey, went down the back street, cuz.
Real shit. Stay humble, you'll never stumble. This shit is dangerous to the young niggas, man. Look, this is the dangerous part. See, this is the dangerous parts right here, bro. When he start showing 4X, it's cool, right? That's cool. That's cool, right? But are keeping the camera down to where you can't really see, because if you're not from that area, you're not gonna really know. But when a nigga starts showing the streets. When you from that area, bro, you know the stop sign. So just imagine, bro, you driving down the street and then you knowing the stop signs and then this nigga turn left. You gonna know that's a left. He just showed the street like this, bro. And then he turned, bro. That's how you know, look. Niggas gotta stop showing the streets, bro. Now, just imagine this right here. Say for instance, look. He turned and he gonna make this left right here. You got niggas driving down that street and they know that this is a left. You gotta keep that camera down. You gotta keep that camera down. That's how niggas get fucked over.
Block, cause I'm about to bend towards the 8. They trying to cut me off. You heard me? Hey, look, hey, meet me by the wine. I'm about to come by the wine barrel right now. Shit, they right there.
You see how he turned? You see how he turned right? Look. You see how he just turned right? Now we know when you look at that cross street going down, right? This is a fact. When you look at that cross street going down, we know that that's a right. That's why I'm saying, nigga, like this shit be dangerous. That's why I said niggas gotta stay away from this. All the young niggas, man. All the young niggas. Stay away from this shit. Y'all niggas really wanna, especially when y'all niggas walking around, you ain't got no ride. You walking around that motherfucker. I'm trying to bring it back. Let me see. I ain't hating on my boy dcDraco, do your shit. But if you can save one, look.
Hey, Burn Avenue, cuz.
Why you keep circling the block?
I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing my, nothing, man. I'm just. You feeling alright? Yeah, I'm getting out straight. Good looking, man.
You know what it was though? Now that I know the situation, because I never knew it was I never knew it was Draco shit, right? I never knew it was dcDraco shit. I never knew he was in the pastor side. But what I get from that before extra, right? I don't even get, now that me looking at it, I don't get for extra was like scared. I get the fact that he was on camera and he didn't want to say too much. He didn't want to say, oh, I'm doing a hood vlog. You're doing a vlog. Where at? He didn't want to get questioned, and then, you feel me? He didn't want to put the ones on what they was doing, bro. So it looked better. Like he could have said music video. His mind wasn't fast enough. He was kind of nervous, but he didn't want to say the wrong thing on camera. That's how I looked at the situation. Looking at cuz, you feel me? I thought you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's just him riding around. He got a camera on him, and they pull up and you feel me? Like one of his homies. But when you seeing that this dcDraco, I think it's more like he let's see, you think for that shit. Nate turning green from there. Nah, that shit ain't fake. Cuz shit ain't fake. For sure that shit ain't fake. You got a Gulax. Hey, nah, but he was nervous based on the fact, bro, he didn't want to say the wrong shit. He want to say a hood vlog. He would have said hood vlog. I'm like, where at? Now you alerting them all your homies outside, which they already know, but they know you apart. You know what I'm saying? Even if they knew already, bro, it's just more like, you don't want to say that shit. So that's what it was. I thought he was with his homie. You feel me? When I seen the clip, somebody clipped it. And I thought he was nervous.
Yeah, homie,
he was nervous for sure.
Trying to get me. I'm trying to get away from you.
But if he act like that, if that nigga act like that, if he act like that, if that nigga act like that and that camera not there, it's all bad. You can act like that when that camera there. They see what you doing. Nigga, it's self-explanatory. Right? We see what you doing. But if you act like that and that camera ain't there, whoo, they fucking you up. They coming.
Hey, man, I told you, hey, I'm 40, grandma. They told you, hey, he tell me I'm stuttering. I'm like, no, you don't. Nigga said I'm stuttering. I'm like, why I keep circling the block? I'm trying to get away from y'all. Yeah, homies. I'm messing with him. They out of here on the hood. Hold on, let me tell my homies, cuz. They out for sure. I'm about to get the homies, cuz. They right here, cuz. Let them know right now. I'm trying to see them right now, cuz. I just told you, cuz. Yeah, homie. Hey, cuz, they coming. Hey, they coming, cuz. You heard me? Yeah. Hey, they coming right there, cuz. I'm gonna sit there. They told me while I'm circling the block.
I ain't gonna lie, right? What he should do is he should invest in some type. I told you, the nigga need to cry. Go shed a tear. Share your story. Go cry. Work on your acting. You already got good acting moves. And this like shit, do movies and shit like this. Do theatrical shit like that on Hoover. That's his range. He gotta do theatrical movies, bro. Like a passionate theatrical gangster movies, bro. Make some hood shit. That's what you need to do, Forsha. I'm gonna give you some game. I'm gonna tell you what you need to know. When I start saying this shit, y'all niggas gonna start seeing it's gonna come to life, bro. He need to do urban movies, bro. Urban type movies. They gonna watch. I bet he start doing them now. Do urban movies about your life, bro. Shit like that. Then turn it into a movie. And push your range like that, bro. And you need to work on your story. And when you do tell your story, you need to cry, nigga. That's how you gonna get the bag, nigga. Because if not, you gonna be right back in jail playing games, broke. Dead homies, eating soups with one hand. Talking about you open this, biting shit. Everything you eat, you gotta bite that, open that motherfucker. So niggas using your teeth for everything in the commissary. Stop that shit. Don't hold it, nigga. Go sit back, go get you a little bad little bitch.
Hey, you heard
Let
me?
that bitch drive. That bitch supposed to be driving. Y'all supposed to have a rental, nigga, with a bad bitch driving.
No, they right there on the corner. Look, they about to come to that corner.
Hey, look, one thing I like, though, I like their communication. I don't know if it's just, I don't even know if this no carrots, though, for sure. Hell no. He don't know. You crazy. That nigga still have a bag. He gonna have a fucking pocket full of carrots. Crazy motherfucker. And it's crazy. This the fucked up part about it, right? This the fucked up part about it. If you notice, right, this how God works. He got one hand that look like a carrot. That motherfucker. This the fucked up part about it, cuz. That nigga got one finger hanging looking like a carrot. After all them carrots, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Look, bro, I'm a content creator now, bro. Like, I'm a comedian now, bro. They can't get mad at me now. Yeah, nigga. I found that out. Nigga, stop playing, nigga. Yeah. I know the trick now, cuz. I know the trick now. I'm a content creator. They can't get mad at me. That's how God worked, though. Bro, he got that one little hand that just look like a carrot, don't he? It just hang, nigga, on verse. Look at this shit.
They can't do shit with me. Hey, you hear me?
I'm a comedian, bro. I'm a comedian.
Hey,
So don't get in their feelings. I'm a content creator. So they'll get butthurt.
Call homie, cuz.
Talk about my gap.
It's the Gotti, cuz.
I like their communication, though. I'll give them that.
Hey, you hear me?
I ain't no hater.
Hey, look, Craig just got on me, cuz, by the block, cuz, by the trap. Hey, don't pull right there, Gotti. You heard me? Yeah, I'm on my way. Hey, don't pull right there, cuz. Hey, do something hold out, cuz. You heard me? Hey, Scott, you ain't gonna dead on me in the truck, cuz. Ain't in the car, you hear me? Yeah.
And this is what y'all gotta be careful, too, about, though. You see how, like, he said, Noose is on me? You screaming out the police name, bro. This is what y'all gotta be careful on that. Because now the police know that day that I seen you and you was acting like that, that's why you was acting funny. And this is the whole thing. They know the whole day that went on after they was circling around that motherfucker. You know? Like, so it's like certain little shit niggas knew. You gotta, like, as far as the name with the police, bro. You feel me? Now the police know, okay, nigga, you know, you they already know you against a nigga for sure. They know that. But you get them the whole play with y'all, man. Real shit. Where y'all at, what y'all was doing today, it's time placement everywhere. Everybody know where they was at a certain time, which street and all that shit. Where police was on board, or what police was at, everything. You know the whole shit. Even if it wasn't that police, you know, it was a whole nigga said down, the whole police department name on the movie.
I'm down the block right now, I'm getting on, cuz, you heard me? I don't go right there, cuz, crash right there on the dead homes, you heard me? I just told homes over there, cuz,
Hey, what y'all feel about them knocking her out, bro? And this dubb desto, this a girl? And this a girl, bro, or what? Dubb, let me know in the comments, bro. Is this dubb desto's sister from Backstreet? Or is this dubb desto brother? Because I've been hearing different little things about it, man. And I'm confused, like, about the situation. I'm confused like a motherfucker. Let me know. From Backstreet, exactly, from Backstreet right here. Nigga, Kunta, unfold your arms. That's what Gumby told cuz. Gumby told cuz, nigga, unfold your arms, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Sitting over there, nigga, unfold your arms, cuz. To know that you're on for. Why they get up on her?
What's the word with the politicians?
I ain't gonna lie, when I'm looking at it, right, it looked like he shook her hand. I thought it was a girl, bro. But is this Dub Desto a real sister? Let me know. Or a real brother or something. Who is this the Dub Desto Dub, whatever. If that's a girl, they wrong for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's a little boy. Man, I ain't gonna lie, right? I understand that they so close and whatever. I understand he got his attitude. I understand he in his feelings, whatever, stronger about where he from. But nigga, why you wasn't looking back? It's a tree right there. Look like old boy was like standing on the tree and caught him. Let me see. Let's go back. Let's hear this right here. Nigga.
Stress, man down, man down. It's way worse than Money Mike on Friday after next, though. MP almost got put in the Raptors with Magic Johnson jersey. I'm talking about straight retirement. He got caught lacking after all that whooping he was doing on Instagram. That caught up to him fast. Damn, Gaston. He out there looking like GBO himself. This is a prime example of be careful.
Hey, is it me?
On that hood shirt.
Or that nigga look like Sealy. Huh? That's a overdub Desto brother look like Sealy, bro. Of color purple, bro. Look at him, that's Sealy.
You got a few people jumped on the comments in fake rage, man. Pookie Rule being one of them.
I'm not gonna lie. I think. Nah. For real, that less Sealy brought the color purple. That's that nigga right there on Hover. For real. But nah, for real though, Crim Street, she on Hover. Well, I think that's a dude, bro. I think that's a boy. And I don't want to say the wrong thing, but look. I don't condone that to nobody, right? That's a girl, for sure, bro. That's fucked up. Whether she dissed or not, right? Somebody hood or not. I'm not going to knock out no stud bitch. I get up on you, I probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm just different, bro. I feel like if this is stud bitch, I got niggas around that do that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That it's just different. I ain't getting up on no stud bitch like that. I see you, nigga, press you. There's other shit you could do. Trip her, pull her motherfucking pants down, pull her motherfucking panties up her booty. Pull her pants up her fucking booty, bitch. I'm gonna pull your whole drawers up your booty, bitch. You feel me? If that is a girl, you can pull your drawers up her booty, bitch. Rip all the drawers. Shut it, get out of here. You feel me, huh? Take some to walk. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's other little shit, but no, I'm saying though, bro, like if it's like that serious, bro. I mean, I don't condone none of it, bro. I don't condone nobody knocking her out. That's a girl. But at the end of the day, there's other things. Do you prefer somebody just knocking her out or rip her motherfucking her whole briefs up her booty? Just rip it up. I don't hope stop playing me, little girl. I'm bird. This in the set. Rip your shit off. Rip your whole shit up your booty. Hold. Take up. If that's a boy, then if he's in the streets, he got exactly what he got coming, bro. On her, it's like, you got what you got coming. I don't wish that on nobody, but nigga, you walking down the street, it ain't like you somewhere else and somebody, nah, nigga, I don't wish on nobody, nigga, but you walking down the street in their hood. Are you walking down the street? Come on, bro. What do you expect? And then you let niggas run up on you. I'm glad they didn't kill you. That's it, you feel me? You know, it could have been Dub Desto brother get killed or loses his life, bro. And that could have been more detrimental to the community because we understand that this motherfucker probably got special needs. You feel me? Probably not the brightest, the sharpest Crayola in the box. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they have a likable or whatever personality from what I see. It's enjoyable for what you see on the internet because a lot of these niggas I thought was solid, like Kunta shit, and he got a crazy more, like, you feel me? Like, I don't know these characters, bro. So I don't know if that's his character or not, but from what I'm looking at, It just, you know what I'm saying? If it's a nigga, then that's just what it is. You got, why is you walking down the street like that, bro? I'd rather you get knocked the fuck out and you wake up and has knocked some sense into you, besides somebody take your life from you and it's all over the internet that Dubb Desto brother lost his life, bro. That would have been more tragical. And now I hope that Dubb Desto, and shout out to Pookie Rule. I heard Pookie Rule said something, and I fuck with Pookie Rule. That's my boy, bro. I know him too. Man, Pookie F and Rule, shout out to him. He said something, and I didn't hear what he said, but at the end of the day, you gotta understand, bro. Don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody want to see nobody get hurt out here. But I really prefer him get knocked the shit out of and waking up and having to walk down the street, and hopefully Dubb Desto take that shit, take his brother and try to save his brother's life, and his brother don't be rebellious and try to get no revenge and just stick, you know what I'm saying, to the script. If not, he gonna wake up ruthless, doing what he want to do, wake up with no sense. And you know, this, you know, a wise man told me, nigga, get a little money, you can do what you want. So sit to the side, get your bread, man, recalculate your thoughts, because you can't go out there playing with them niggas and you ain't got a car. You didn't even see what kind of car they jumped out of. They jumped out and knocked the shit out you. If you ask somebody right now what kind of car they had, he wouldn't be able to tell you. He wouldn't even be able to tell you what kind of car they had, bro. He ain't gonna be able to explain what fucking car they jumped out of. But he just knows he turned around and got beat the fuck up. Got punched. So, come on, man. Hopefully this wake up Dubb and this strengthen their relationship. And they able to, you know, work the shop. Or you probably can't trust him in the shop because you too. But if this knocks some motherfucking sense into him, and knowing this, and he looking at himself over and over on the internet get done like that, and don't be emotional. Then go feel it and get your bread right, get your chili right, get your money up. You can live your life long enough, bro, to be able to see niggas and get some revenge. If you out here broke and dusty and you still in the mindset, your brother not gonna crash out for you. Your brother, I'm telling you. So when he get better, we don't want to see Dubb Desto brother on the internet. Watch what I say, man. Clip this though. When he get better and Dubb Desto don't do nothing for him because he out here trying to crash out, Dubb Desto, like, nigga, I've been telling this nigga all the time, he don't want to come do nothing. He not finna risk his business because his brother on no bullshit. Now you're gonna hit his brother online talking shit. Hopefully they grown. His brother not like that, but if he's emotional and retarded like I seen, or not retarded, excuse me, you feel me? Mentally challenged like I seen, you know what I'm saying? Then special ed, he's gonna sit up there and, oh, this nigga ain't getting nothing in my back. But ain't nobody finna crash out for you, because if you was smart, you go get you some bread, bro. No hope, if he knock any type of sense into that nigga. Watch. If not, he gonna take this shit as a clout run. And he gonna do his shit.
Be careful what you getting on that hood shirt whacked out, boy. You got a few people jump on the comments in fake rage, man. Pookie Rule being one of them. To a degree, he got a point, and I hear where he coming from. But man, stop all that shit. He talking about men as black people.
No, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he wrong if it was a girl, right? Say if it's a girl, he not wrong. No, if it's a girl, he not wrong. But also understand it though, right? The way that he hit her, what if he would have hit her and she would have hit the ground and killed herself? That's what I'm saying. So now you would have been in jail because you just hit somebody and killed them. You can hit somebody, bro, and then they fall and they hit their head on the ground and kill it and just bleed to death or have a brain tumor. So you didn't hit this girl that we don't know if a girl or a boy. You didn't hit her and then gave her a motherfucking brain tumor and down there and killed them. Over what? Because we don't, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so, you know, I don't believe he thought he can hit that hard. The look, you know, 5 pound of pressure knock anybody out. But I don't believe that he thought he was gonna hit that nigga that hard. He probably thought the nigga had some resistance, or because he power punched that nigga. He hove right on the chins, hove a stiff one, and he put him out. And then night, then hit him again on hove. Woke, hey, you straight OG? That's one of them. You straight OG? You straight OG? Woke him up. He punched him out. But nigga, that right there, hopefully he don't be soft and press charges on the boy, man. That's what niggas got to think about too. Hopefully he don't press charges on the boy, you know? And hopefully Dubb Desto wake up and try to help his brother, and his brother don't be in his feelings online crying, getting drunk one day. And watch my word. They ain't gonna give me credit for it, they never do, but watch my word. I don't get credit for nothing I be talking about. They just be taking my little shit trying to, but watch. Cuz gonna get drunk one day, emotional, and he gonna get on this internet. Man, fuck life. He ain't gonna give a fuck about life no more. He gonna wanna crash out. For real. And that's gonna be his biggest mistake. And he gonna blame his brother. Hopefully he don't do that. Hopefully he don't crash out. Hopefully he wake the fuck up, get his money right, sit down, get some wheels, get some stability, and get your mind right. And you can think better. Because if you walking like that and get knocked the fuck out, ain't no way in the world your mind is on tight. You fucking up, baby. Over. Gotta get it the fuck together. Y'all understand, people don't forget, bro. These internet people don't forget. So get it together. I'm out this motherfucker, man. Y'all have a good night. Oh, Hover. Shout out to the real ones. Nigga, Free Baby, Bolo, and TK. Shout out to the lows. Shout out to the lows. Niggas on here, though. Hey, Hebrew, what you on, nigga, when you coming out here? You said the 20th? All right, good, bro. I'm off this motherfucker. Tap in with me.